DPs.
Yeah.
That's what the DPS check was. Peachy.
Okay, where's the middle of this
PS checking
arena?
a baby.
Wow.
Well, I guess we know who's
I have
taking.
a picture here. I don't know what it's good for now.
I always have things turned on, except on P3.
Well, no, it's
Oh.
Guys, just remember, this is all thanks to Shinryu.
Thanks, Shinryu. Blessed
Can I
Shinryu.
fall off?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't you
Ooh.
catch me? Why didn't
I
you
know. Evil
He's
dragon.
incorporeal.
So much faster.
I swear I saw you running against the wall and I was like, oh yeah, it's fun.
Good job, Blaze.
Imagine how much faster I can backflip off the platform now with the changes.
Guess
But
it's
you
a
don't
raid
have
ride.
to imagine.
Yeah.
Remember,
Wow! Third.
Look ahead.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
one way to get
Planets.
ahead.
There's
So we,
ahead
s-
of planets.
we start with planets. Good to know. Little baby and planets.
I'm assuming you're gonna have to be behind the head and then dodge the planet.
Okay.
Probably. Dude, this
You,
shit
yeah,
might
yeah,
cause
yeah.
me.
That's true.
May as well use quick.
There's not much use talking, let's just hit it. You guys need.
Who check?
Why's your. Oh,
Oh, I did not play ACT.
Piety or critical hit food? I think I'll take extra healing.
Alright, count down, let's go.
Yeah.
Remember, no pots.
No pots?
Yeah.
No, we pot first pull. What are you talking
Can
about?
I get into melee rank? I can.
You are
Oh.
practically in my age.
This is good.
I can do my melee combo from anywhere.
Yes, we can.
Oh, I wasn't targeting the boss. May as well.
This saves everybody.
It shouldn't make a difference now, Al. You should, if you just cast the skill, it'll just target the nearest enemy.
Raid ride.
If you turn that on, actually, you gotta
I
turn it
didn't
on.
turn it on yet.
I would recommend it.
No, blue planets now.
Okay, so there's two types of planets. Good to know.
Well, we got a little
I
sprint.
I
guess.
feel like this is a pushback, yeah?
Wow.
The head
Yeah,
does not.
stay behind the head.
Okay, one extra brain wrinkle required.
Oh, red
Red
one?
Yeah,
planet
red one.
now.
That
I
level
feel like this
Yes,
is
stay,
fuck off.
stay away.
Oh,
wait,
she's sucking in.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh no.
Nope.
spitty head. Okay.
Ah, okay.
I haven't been watching this. I've been reading, updating ACT.
Look at the head. There is a arrow with the head, and it's going to show where it's going to hit.
Yeah, it hits a head.
It's a head. Yes.
Very good, very good.
That's gonna get. Oh, I can knock
Oh,
that.
wow.
Oh my
This
god.
guy's look how
Just
fast I can backflip off the platform now.
Like, you care fast.
It's so much faster.
Is it like super fast pay, like 0.2 seconds?
Engage.
I don't think we should go through Shinryu.
We should land on him, exactly.
Alright, count down, let's go.
Yeah, like we landed on
Have a platforming puzzle to get.
Well, the thing is, if you jump off, you stop being affected by the gravity of his thick ass, and then you get thrown into deep space.
What if I get
I see.
My goodness.
We're going. No, dude, come on. We just need to see mechanics right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I hit it. I called it.
Reflex.
We just don't.
It's not my fault.
I was
No,
laughing
that's
so
your
hard.
fault.
That is your fault.
That was
I-
No
ridiculous.
more wipes.
I'm sorry.
No more wipes. So this is the clear.
Jesus Christ.
Here we go.
We have markers.
Of course we need markers. Of
Serious
course.
players here.
I heard. I'm sorry. Backflip instantly.
Don't say that.
Oh.
You went to the head too early.
Straight to the head.
Push back. Very slow. Going to blow up at A.
Oh,
It wasn't that knockback didn't activate.
That's
That doesn't
exactly
work.
Does long arms not work?
No,
No.
it didn't. I was counting on it too.
Okay.
It's going. Get away from D.
Arm pillow.
how do you? Oh, that arrow. No, but how can you tell? Oh, I see.
Not the big red one.
Oh yeah, you two can take this,
Tower. That is a chain.
Oh.
but you've got no players to chain with.
No, I
Is
can
that
change
Eric
that.
Jones?
No, it's not. It's not.
It looks like Eric.
It's a dot.
It's a break chain, but tank was too far away when we got it.
You guys want to do like for towers, tank, healer, melee range?
Yeah.
Why don't we do the
let's-
same positions as?
Let's, if it's chain breakable chains, then let's stack up the middle and try to break the chains and go to towers.
Phoenix positions are fine as well.
Alright.
I want west tower.
Me
For the
too.
positional.
Is that positionals?
Oh yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, you gotta be behind it.
You go.
Let's have a fun
Oh
facing
my
arrow.
god.
You say that, but why is positionals?
That's messed up, man.
I think the ones with no positionals don't have the I'm facing this way arrow.
Red, white.
I have positionals.
Unless I'm tripping.
This is
Blow planet at B, so go to B.
Ah, going away from it like
Oh, but that's cheating.
What?
We know the positions it hits.
Yes, you
Aw.
need to check out. It's the same as normal.
Yeah, I thought they were random.
No?
That's
Get
so
away from C.
And also away from her mouth.
I never saw anyone use the markers in normal game.
No.
girl. What that not do?
Wait, wait,
Okay,
wait.
stack on middle. Stack middle. Try to break the chain. The other side.
Nope.
Chain does damage the longer you have it, I guess.
Yeah, you need to break that. It's I think the same chain as with the
Yeah.
So,
cloud.
I broke my chain.
Yeah.
My chain.
Me too.
I have a suggestion.
I'm fine.
You said no more. No more.
amazing.
No more
How
wives, I
about we
thought.
use our same position as Phoenix, and then
Is it possible?
we start in positions such as we will break our chains if we go there.
We don't know who we're chained to.
What I
Oh.
saw now that the 4 DPS is tethered to the 2 healers, the 2 tanks. What I suggest is go stack middle, 4 DPS goes west, and healers tanks goes east. And then we can go to our towers.
Perfect.
One problem with that is there's poop.
The poop doesn't hurt, you need to
Afterwards.
stand to the towers. After you break your chains, you need to stand on those poops.
And stand on the inside.
Hurt?
No, stand on
the
the
8th
inside.
tower doesn't hurt.
Stand on the inside. Stand on the inside of the tower.
The AoE shit on the side.
Yeah, yeah.
That doesn't
That
appear
is,
till
that is
just
not
before it's
guaranteed because the first time was middle and then the second time was sides. So
Yeah. So you stand.
it's the same as normal.
to
You need to
react.
check where
Check
is
her
it.
face.
And,
Yes.
yeah, look at her
She's
face.
crying or spitting.
Oh, okay.
This is a
Ah,
gross
so
fight.
you go north south or east west depending on what
Yeah.
mechanic it is.
Oof.
Oh,
Middle
Okay.
west, west.
I just
Prog.
that's
stack in middle and DPS goes west and tank yours east.
Yeah.
okay. And is DPS north and tanks healer south?
We can no. The
If
towers
it's-
are on the 4 towers are on west bay and the 4 other towers is on east, right?
Yeah, but you said that she does tiers or
Yeah, but
the
if you if it's sides, then you stand closer to the middle of the of your tower,
What to see?
and if it is
Oh,
middle, then you stand closer to the side.
Huh?
Basically, if you check your tower, if it's
Oh boy.
you can just stand in one of the half of the tower, whichever it hits.
Yeah, the Planis.
And not the front half.
I don't know what I took the raise on.
Middle,
We're not gonna make it past that.
No, well, let's see though.
Let's just break chains.
break the chains.
It's gonna
Oh.
be sides.
I didn't get a chain.
She's
Middle?
crying.
It's middle.
wait.
Middle is safe. Yes.
Oh,
middle
it's
is
up
safe.
middle.
It was middle. It was definitely middle.
Middle is
Oh,
safe.
the middle should
The
put on the
towers,
side.
the tower and the middle hit through at the sides happen at the same time.
Yeah, I was talking about it from the perspective of I go.
What's
It's
safe?
just
Yeah.
telling you which.
Yeah. If it's going to hit the middle line, like in Phoenix and Charging Through, it's middle or it's going to hit the sides.
So depending on that, you need to stay in the
The
left or
tower.
the right of the tower.
Yes.
So you must have looked up a guide for these markers, huh?
As these markers were the start of the guide. Didn't tell it what it's used to, it just was the first picture. So I just put it down because I saw it.
Perfect.
And because now I know that the planets blow up there, I know what it's used for. I told you I have a guide open on the side.
But we're not stuck on it.
No, I just use the
Alright,
picture.
go, just go, just go, just go.
Just go, just go. Just don't jump. Oh, Nemo jumped off.
Keep going, always.
Can one of you get hurt?
Done.
That is the head. Go to B. Get hit behind what the
Oh,
head.
this is so much easier though.
Careful with the head.
Oh, wow, I still
that's,
got-
yeah.
Careful.
She
wasn't
turned.
careful
I
enough.
didn't even know.
I'll get him.
That planet's
That's
going
gonna
to
be
blow
a
up on C. So go to A.
Stay here.
Oh dear.
Oh,
That's and that. Okay.
Middle.
We have nothing.
Right away. Let's see.
I didn't catch it.
Oh, we got fucked, PG.
Yeah.
Stay on the sides.
What do you think? Okay, we have a set towers here.
Yeah.
So then it either goes through the middle or the sides.
Yes.
Yeah. You,
So-
you need to look at the face.
I think you stay in the middle and then move west to DPS, east heater tank, and then you go to your assigned soak. And then
Yeah.
you stay
Yeah,
in the
assigned
side of the soak that isn't hit by the other mechanic.
Yeah, I guess too.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's that simple.
So we assign positions for the towers then?
We
Yeah.
have positions already.
We have
our
them,
Phoenix
yeah.
positions.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So,
So
It's
like,
Phoenix
the-
positions,
Tank,
but
tank,
DPS
tank, healer,
west,
healer.
Tanks, healers.
yeah, it's like I'm here,
Oh,
Nemo's
please,
opposite, Peachy's
just-
next to it.
stand up for the tower.
Don't pull it. Oh my god.
Okay, that's fine.
Nice.
That's fine.
Look at this. Looks like we're waiting for a bus. Let's go.
Wheels on the bus go around and around.
Who goes on buses anymore?
Me.
Wow. Yeah. All the
Well,
time.
you some sort of like Jeff Bezos can afford gas and drive
Is
everywhere?
this a,
Fucking helicopter video.
Nobody can afford gas.
I meant I just walked, okay?
Uh-huh.
Walk down the motorway. Man
I'd
of
have to be
numbers.
Jeff Bezos to afford gas at the
Yeah,
moment.
I just walk to work, right? That's what poor people do.
Yeah.
I did that
Oh.
once. It was cool.
Stay
I am-
away from the.
I am poor like everybody.
And also from her
They
front.
walked the D.
Well,
But there was no knockback from there.
No, that was the
Left
orange
planet.
one.
I feel like we have to remember which planets.
no,
we
it's
belong
blue.
to.
That's blue, so it's going to be knockback. So go to C.
Don't get knocked back to the
knock
front.
towards D.
Ah.
That was
Oh,
good.
well, I walked over. If you have a dash, it nullify the...
The middle.
Give me that slow shit.
Any?
Utterly
Go towards
futile.
middle.
Ah, I forgot about that part.
Nice. Okay.
That's
We
the
did it.
mechanism.
I'm raising pay.
Talos.
Oh no,
He's up, he's up, he's up.
Talos. Okay, that's the raid, right?
Oh my gosh, she's almost dead.
Harbor is. Ah, Tankbuster!
Oh, okay.
No, thank you. Oh, well.
Oh boy!
Alright.
I had two pulls that time.
Okay, D. D is red. C is
It's blue.
okay.
Go
Never mind.
towards A.
Bye.
We're gonna explode there.
Whoa.
Oh dear, oh
Oh,
dear,
light parties.
oh dear,
Oh, dead.
Oh, that's
oh
a good
dear.
I'll take it with you.
The 2 healer was targeted, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, tentative usual.
Okay, this is stay away from C.
There is one ring. What is that?
C is a knockback.
C's a
Oh,
knockback.
it's time mechanic.
First A, first A. Second C.
C. Or C. C.
C, C, C.
You have so much time. You have so much.
You have ages.
It's
Get out of middle.
Oh, she actually opens her mouth and.
yeah.
She barfs everywhere.
Oh, that raise.
It's kind of gross.
That raise.
Which I saw it right. One of the set of planets spawned earlier than the other one, right? Okay, then it has
It's
a
like
time.
playing pinball.
Perfect.
I'm very into this. This is fun.
Yeah, this is
Remember
great.
your stack groups?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm an Irish.
I'm with
Do we
Eric.
apply the same mechanism? Go left, go right.
Yeah, I'll go left, I'll go right.
Follow your
Wait.
number.
I'm with L. I forgot
Yes,
Yeah.
you have it
Yes,
out.
hold hands.
because I was remembering the doggo stacks.
Yeah, the Dogo you have it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are different days.
Yeah. We were so young and innocent.
Sorry, but
That planet,
Oh, and
get
not
away
this.
from B. Watch out for the head too.
Oh, thank no.
Ow!
oh,
Man, how can I be so pixel perfect?
Where is
all the
Pichu?
time?
On the left.
Blue,
that hurts.
It's
See.
he's going to that.
Knockback? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Alright.
the angular movement is a bit.
Funky.
We need people.
Yeah.
It's from just in front rather than planet itself.
Oh, I didn't get a cheat.
Because he didn't have a fault.
It's inside.
Inside.
Inside. Oh. Yeah. Good call.
Nice.
I got an vulnerable stack, I don't know.
Somebody, we missed somebody.
We were missing. Yeah.
This shake it off this, shake this off.
Oh,
Tankbuster next.
I mean, bowling this. 3 stacks.
Oh, it still hurt.
If that can use dark mind. I haven't used dark mind at all this year.
This is area, right?
Just start dropping it everywhere. You know?
This is
see
the
what-
great
we'll
see
one.
what
And the
happens.
powers.
Yeah. I mean, we
Watch
might
out
as
for the
well.
head. It's on A.
Hey, okay.
Oh my god.
Light parties.
Where's Ari? I'm here.
Try not to run to Toto Africa.
I wasn't fast enough.
Okay, spawns.
We spawn first.
Let's see first.
It's A
I
first.
think aces.
Hey,
A first.
Okay. So it's based on what what happened latest.
Yeah.
I don't think it's more like
Out of middle, out of middle, out of middle.
Oh, don't spit on me.
Ooh,
Raising Nemo.
thank you.
What's
It's
that?
on Rapport Hoya.
Oh,
hi.
bitch.
Oh,
this
no.
is the heads we saw on the trailer.
This
Maybe.
Oh
is,
boy.
Oh,
Ah, it's
Oh, that's wrong. I fucked up.
This is
Could be
gonna-
one of them. Okay, not the one cast.
Okay, that one's facing.
Because I placed the face over here.
Where's the face?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay,
middle
that
is
is in the middle. Okay.
Middle, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna be this one.
This is so fun.
Great time for everyone. This is the
I
end
don't
of the
think
short.
this is
3,
going to end just
4,
like that.
4.
Oh!
Oh no, now what?
Rewind.
Oh, you have to remember the order.
Okay.
Okay.
We should go.
Wait, is it going in?
One middle and
Well, is
then.
it gonna go backwards or is it gonna go forwards?
Yeah,
Oh my
right.
god.
It's rewind. It's
And she's
rewind.
doing the
Oh,
fucking split.
Jesus.
It's a rewind.
With
So
life.
it's rewind split
it's only
stack
one-
and spit at the same time.
Ew.
It's only
There
one
was-
rewind.
Yeah, it was
It was
one.
kind of all at the
Uh,
same time.
It had every single head was different amount of circles, and before this it was 3 donuts, right?
Yeah.
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 So maybe the circles mean how much they rewind.
Where did you survive, Dank?
So
Where
Who
everyone
said
died.
A?
No, I know, but
Yeah.
where exactly did you survive? Like,
I stood like exactly where the circle was, or where the head was. Let's see.
Ah,
you
I
just
missed
too
that
much
too.
HP to survive.
Oh.
Yeah, some of them are donuts instead of arrows.
Yeah, but what I say, P, when she did the rewind, each head has different amount of circles around them. And
So it's telling, maybe it tells you how many times it's rewinded.
yeah, basically it does 3 hits before doing the rewind. So basically it telling the circles how much steps he rewinded.
Okay. Yes.
Let's just try it again.
Yeah. Are we rewinding to step 1, 2, or 3? That's what we've got to figure out.
Yeah, I think the 3 is rewinding to step 1 though.
There's yes. Okay, that's fine.
I
We're
think
also
we have
yes.
to say which one is safe at what moment.
I think this is too hard for an extreme, and it's just gonna be the last one. Right?
Yeah, let's just try
I
it.
think you guys are overthinking it for an extreme.
I don't know.
Probably.
Morgie said there was a lot of memory involved.
It's
Yeah,
like part.
that's like Rita said, there's a
Good at
lots of
mechanics.
memory game in this one.
Morgie was just listening to callouts.
That's
He
all
doesn't know what
has.
happens in this
He doesn't
fight.
know anything.
You know what? I'll just write it in chat whenever something happens, and then we'll see.
I would love to
we-
just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna listen. Count on.
We
it's
have
good.
we have the VOD as well. The stream is up.
Red planet, so stay away from the explosion. Stay away from D. Watch out for head.
Far behind it.
It's a strange timing, though.
That's it.
Lucy?
It's pushback from C. Watch out for the head.
Guys, we
Oh.
have to move the markers.
Yeah, the C is a little bit off. Yeah, I see that.
I'll get down.
We're gonna get one bomb stack.
And you move pretty early though.
I had my shame when I moved.
Outside.
Outside.
Oops.
I'll get dance.
Shake this one up.
How big my bubble is now.
I know, mine's massive too. It's great.
Dude, I love this too.
Tank
so
Buster.
much.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wait, wait. Oh, I got it. I understand. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna.
need to get
I'll get
aggro.
Ichi.
Leo.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm just giving the boss a chance. It's fine. I'm dead.
Oh, you took
just
his
a double
action.
chance.
Right, okay.
It's on A.
Oh, where's after this?
Oh yeah.
A right side. That helps.
And then
Oh.
like what?
Maybe that'd be a better call out.
I'll
guys.
get the rest for you.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
The same end. Again and
So
again.
A and C.
It should be
Hey.
A first, C second.
Nope. C first.
C first.
Ah, okay, it's based on whenever she does it, not anything else.
No, it's wait, which one spawns first? Just look, you need to look at it.
Yeah, no. Go in.
So eyes are sides. And... Okay.
Eyes are
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
I don't think we have to remember that.
That can be cool. Right?
Okay, this is the thing. Okay, it's on C.
C,
Head,
C.
So C's first one, right?
and it's going clockwise, I think.
What?
Clockwise. C to D.
Oh, I'm done.
It's the same as last time so far.
See how much he's going to. That's 3.
2 rings, 3 rings, 1 ring over there.
Oh,
So
that's
I
going to be its
suggest
second
C.
one?
Just see.
I think this one.
Yeah.
It's
No.
probably D.
Oh,
It's
It was
the
D. Yeah. Dude.
Yep.
Wait,
Oh, look at the heal, 23k.
Each one is telling you how much it's going to rewind, to which step it's going to rewind,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
right? So
Yeah.
you only got to look at the 3 that were relevant, and one of them's going to be right.
You need to look at the middle head where it's going to hit when it's rewind. How much time?
Oh, yeah,
And you need
get the
to
fuck out
search
there.
for a donut.
spicy shit.
is it? Is only one circle safe at any moment?
Yes.
It will only be one.
Oh, look, the next
Oh,
phenomenon
similar
will,
experience.
to occur will be recorded. She has a
Oh,
buff.
she tells.
that said that.
She's gonna vomit, right? Great.
Oh, she's going to vomit again after this.
I'm scared of personal experiences of being recorded.
Look, the spare.
Yeah.
The next phenomenon will be recorded.
Look at this.
There
I
is
got a marker.
donut, marks, players, and stack.
Dang, took it all like a champ.
Yo, yo,
So
yo,
it
yo.
records the
Oh, he's doing rewind. Fuck.
Wait, I don't even know. I'm just gonna stay here.
So depends on which mechanic.
going-
I have mechanic 2.
What you get hit by first? Blank. It was a. Yeah, donut
Circle.
AoE.
Okay.
So
he,
he rewind start. Wow.
If you just no damage, what is this?
Because of the donut AoE. This is.
This is one for the
I'm
bounce.
getting. Oh no, like.
This is a rage.
No, it's not.
72%.
That's a bleeding.
So Warrior can solo this fight, right?
Let's just all come in on warrior.
Oh.
No.
Use your
Yeah,
elixir.
Downside
I
has.
actually don't have a warrior at all.
Let's go man mode.
2 warriors would actually be fine.
Circles are coming out of his mouth.
Ooh.
Which? Okay, you can see which one's gonna hit. Oh, okay, it's gonna be C as
Okay.
You can see.
And then the circles wander. Okay.
So cool.
That's some cool effect, man. Look at that.
crazy.
So cool.
This is a heavy memory game. Morgy was right.
This part wasn't.
No, but he's rewinding the head mechanic. Later
Wait, don't we
he's-
have to move C?
Yeah, move C real quick. Rotate it counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise? I thought it was...
No,
No.
clockwise. It was more clockwise.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
it was.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
never mind.
I.
Right, when are we potting?
No.
Next run?
I'm confident. We've seen it
Blue
already.
planet.
It's fine.
B left.
But if we saw Enraged, then we should have potted on that run.
Yeah, we should have.
No.
No.
I'll get that.
We all make mistakes now.
Red. Stay away from A, so go to C.
Was I greedy?
Help me there.
No, I was calculated.
Okay, middle, towers. Rank.
Nothing
We
on
don't
my
have
map.
a chain, okay.
Utterly futile.
Inside?
Middle.
Middle,
Yeah, I'm in the wrong
side.
place. I'm in the way wrong place.
I did not hear that call out. Everybody
Raising
have
Harry.
it.
I'll get him.
No, Nemo, what happened was our chain didn't break in time. And it hit half the HP. Me and you.
Is that what it does? Half HP?
It's a tick. But the first tick halves your HP, so.
Jesus.
Oh.
Sorry, I had 2 bone
We
stacks. That
have
was barely enough.
seen the end.
So you
Have
should
your
be dead.
invulnerability.
Well,
D. Outside-ish.
Right
Oh wait.
side.
Oh, I.
No. Outside,
Okay, the
inside.
marker is poorly placed.
That is need to be counterclockwise to be, yeah.
The same
That
end.
needs to be
Again
clockwise.
and
We
again.
stacked.
We stacked. I know. We did the mechanic. We get the income from that.
I'm stack using one tank.
D first, okay.
What?
D
Yeah.
first.
Look, it needs to be moved clockwise.
He was. I think he's right. D needed to be moved, right?
D clockwise.
Okay.
Did.
A bit.
D.
A bit, right?
Purple clockwise once. You know what?
Yeah, thank you. There is no orientation where to put them.
Yeah.
Use this as a reference.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, but stay.
Just keep fighting.
Oh, wow.
Too late. Use this as a reference.
It's really bad
Poison.
habit, I guess.
This looks like a very fast-paced fight.
It's
Yeah,
because
it's
she's
crazy.
so far away that we feel like we can go in a little bit
Yeah.
together.
She debates you with the delay on the chains.
Remember when Kaz voted to do re-clears instead of this fight?
What?
I'm with Kaz.
This is just practice for peanuts, right?
That's right.
Peanuts?
I'll do it for peanuts.
Peanuts.
Oh. Don't know.
B. What's the heck?
Backside
What's
of
the
me.
heck?
Oh no!
I'll get them.
Right.
Thought I had the angle right.
Feels bad.
All about that angle.
A.
Stay away from me, yeah. Behind the head.
Oh, guys.
Oh no. I need to pay attention. Goddamn.
Middle towers. I didn't get a chain, lucky.
Success.
Utterly futile.
Bank.
What side?
Out.
I am way away.
Hey, Cass, you got it.
Tank, you need to move to the other side.
Hmm?
You need to move to the
close.
other side because
Are we not on these?
yeah,
Yeah, I was on
Move.
these.
yeah, but exactly towards the edge of the east, not towards your tower. Because my chain didn't broke with you. Because it stopped at the tower.
We have seen the
That was our raid leader. Now who's going to do the call-outs?
Spirit box?
That hurts. It's the
I'm behind.
right parties.
Nice.
Thinking I'd buy both.
same end.
Yeah.
Again
Oh,
and
this is
again.
pattern.
Which one was first?
Look at it's going to an animation. Which one spawns first? It's on
It's B
B.
first.
B. You need to look at it which one spawns first, basically.
Sides.
Oh, thank you, Al.
Yep. I cannot dress it.
I go.
It's okay. B.
Oh god.
And we go clockwise again, I guess.
Okay.
It's as easy.
Oh no. Oh, I think they rotate.
They rotate clockwise, yeah.
So now what does that mean? We're wasting it.
Well, we'll
It's
see
how
now.
much he's rewinding with the circles.
So we say here.
Oh, B. I
B is safe, I think. Yep. No. It's
C
it's
or
B.
D?
It's B.
B. It's B.
Okay.
Just stack with me,
Oh
please.
yeah, she doesn't spit on that one.
Thank you.
Alright, because the middle face also needs to revive.
I
Yeah.
got how it is.
Yeah, you need to remember where the middle phase is hit.
Oh, hey.
Oh, it's 8 spell.
Oh, just have timers. Is everyone the same timer? Percentage appearances are recorded.
It's going to hurt. I'm dead. Oh, player, thank you.
Stack. Everybody's there.
How many flare was that?
I want to say 5, but I'm not really sure.
I think that was 4.
Ah. What if
Yeah, that's 4.
the donut stack in the middle
With the stack. With the stack marker, yeah.
and the flares go to sides?
The 4 mark, yes. That's
I have
yeah.
one. Do we need to put them in
One was
order?
your first one.
Once
It's
he's
just gonna-
rewinding this mechanic. Wow.
Yeah, it's rewinding
Ah.
one to number 1.
I don't
mechanic,
want to.
Just donut.
I don't
So you
want
gotta
to.
everyone needs to remember in which order they were hit by mechanics. So for example, I got hit by AoE, donut flare, and then
That
execute
hurt.
it.
Yeah.
And then you need to remember when it's going to rewind what you need to do. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it
what
would
does
be
one
rewinded to
loop
the
be?
mechanic that you have to do.
So
Deal.
it's-
So like one circle means it's gonna rewind one mechanic into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Think this way. If it's 3 circle, then it's going to rewind for the first mechanic that you get hit by. If
Yes.
it's 1, it's just going to rewind 1. So the last mechanic that you get hit by.
2's the easy one because it's the middle one, no matter what.
Yeah.
So it's opposites.
It goes backwards?
It goes back.
Goes
It's
backwards,
opposite
yeah.
to what you think. Yeah.
Like
Look
minus
in chat.
1.
That's it.
No, is that?
What
but-
is it? Does
it's
it different
random.
order?
It's random.
Yeah, the
It's
orders.
random.
Yeah.
The order is
That's
random.
two
Is it random?
It is
No,
random,
I
yeah.
mean, no. I mean, if you got hit by flare, donut flare, and you got one circle, then
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay, yeah,
explained.
okay.
That's a terrible example because that doesn't tell me because it's just flare on each.
Flare is the same.
whatever.
But you get it that one circle is the last mechanic you did. And reset.
I know it's a terrible example.
So basically, if you have 1 circle, then it's rewinding 1 mechanic, so the last one that you get hit. If it's 3 circle, then the first mechanic that you get hit by.
And okay, so we decided. So donut
Yeah.
is middle, flares is corners.
Yeah.
And then there was 3 donuts and 1 stack marker. So the 3 donut and the 1 stack can stack in the middle.
Yes. There's also a point blank pink AoE, but I think that might not count. That
No, that was the
We'll
first
see.
mechanic. That
That's
was
the
the first mechanic, Ali, so that is counts.
We
Does
put the
count.
flares on A, B, C, D.
Yeah, that's the most.
Yeah, but how do you assign them though?
Because it's randomly targeting you. Maybe it's 4 DPS or the 2 tanks and 2 healers.
let's do it again and see. We'll get some more
Yeah.
information. We'll figure it out once we see
Cool.
everyone's alive.
And everyone alive, yeah, then it's easier to see.
I expect it's assignable. Otherwise, I don't see how exactly
all-
to do this.
You have quite
The
a lot
only
of time.
thing I can see that base that is the 4 DPS and the 2 tanks and 2 healers.
Yeah.
Because there is 4 flare.
Yeah.
Red planet. Stay away from D. Stand behind the head.
I thought you said stay away from B.
Oh, I said D, then sorry. Need to pronounce better.
How about we use numbers instead?
Good idea.
That
Yeah.
would
I can-
be
yeah,
really much
yeah.
better.
Push back A.
Watch out for the head.
I'll get get picture.
We go.
That one. To me.
Move.
Peachy did it to save me, I think.
Utterly
Oh,
futile.
Outsides, outsides.
outside.
Nice.
There we go.
We're all alive.
Justice.
Is it hubris to think that tanks would move out?
We have seen the end.
Wait, right.
I want to do it right as she puts her wings like that. It's just not.
It's see. Watch out for head.
Forehead.
For head, yeah.
It's like sky.
I feel like I was in the wrong stack.
As long as we stack. We can survive these stacks with 3 people, but
And
it's
again.
Okay. Watch which one spawn first. Yeah, slide away. Okay,
It's
it's
this
on A.
I'm sure this one helped you a lot.
Go to C.
Outside.
Thank you all.
thank you. Yeah.
Arena?
Saved. Oh. I can get him.
I can.
He did his job. He saved us all.
It's going to be either A or D. A. We're going clockwise again, I guess.
So if there's a 1 circle there, it's going to be safe there. That's what I'm meant to understand.
No, 3 there.
3. Oh, go
If it's a
there.
3,
1
yeah.
for the one we're doing now.
And or a 1 here.
Yeah.
If the 2 is on B, then D.
We also have to check the middle.
It's this one.
So it's this one.
C.
I'm so lost.
Is it?
It's
C,
C.
Is it?
No, it's
No, it's not.
It's not.
Because the middle head, yeah.
Oh, the
Middle
middle
head.
head.
I need a.
I feel like I had it and then I was spin off.
I need to organize my logic for that.
Oh, me, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm going to
Oh, wait.
change the.
It was B, right?
Maybe we should come back in.
I thought it was B.
We've got 20 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Switch minutes.
Well, one more pull. One more pull.
Wait,
Okay.
I need to change this.
Yes,
So 1, 2, 2,
number-
4.
Da, da, da.
You can place the
Oh.
number on top of, and then remove the B.
This the middle. Yeah.
A bit more. Ah,
Oh,
no.
fuck.
You gotta move D.
Erase the D. 1 sec.
Erase it. My eye is twitching. No stacking.
That's good.
Override.
Now save it.
Perfect.
I saved it.
Right.
Full check by the way.
Now we can do odd even.
Oh my god, shut up.
Oh, that's actually
That's so
amazing.
good.
What is he talking about?
You don't wanna know.
The diagonals are even
Just
and
hit things.
odd.
When she does the spinny bit with the donuts,
Yeah?
you can call it that happened odd, even, odd. So that's the odd pattern. Or you can call odd,
No.
even, odd.
Stay
So
away from
that's-
4.
2.
So that's the there's 2 patterns, right?
Would
Shit.
it be agreeable to call where we're going rather than where it's going?
Yeah. Sorry,
Yes,
sorry.
please.
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone else prefers it to call
Okay,
where
let's
Yeah,
we're
wipe
I do.
this
going.
one. Let's wipe
Number 1.
it. You wanna wipe it?
Yeah, just like it.
and that way you can just say 1 or 4.
Okay,
and then,
okay.
like, yeah.
Make your life easier.
It's
Just
maximum
first,
thinking
first
time.
the reaction was the first I look at where it's hitting, that's how I called. That way.
Right.
Oh my god.
He's
I
having
mean,
a
if it's more
revelation.
comfortable for you to do that, then do that.
No. I just need a little adjust, that's all. It's easier
I
to
got
do that.
it.
I have a
I
bad
got the
feeling about-
strats for the other one.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You too, eh?
So go to 3. Watch the head.
Oh. Watch it.
I didn't watch it.
I just
Ow.
don't-
Wow, PG.
Wow.
Go to 2. Just watch the head. Middle.
This new Lily Tyro is taking a minute to get used to.
Utterly futile.
In.
If you do that properly, it doesn't. You do no damage.
Yeah, it takes 0 damage. Gangbusters next.
No, it's not that.
Dank went for it.
Give me the bubble.
We have seen
Where's the bubble placement anyway?
On the
It was for you.
box.
Yeah,
Like
it
genie
targeted
feeling.
to the boss. Everyone move to it.
You left planet. Go to 1. No.
No.
4. Fuck.
It'll be okay.
Oh.
Hold on to your
It
butt.
might not be.
What?
the same end.
Okay,
Again
which one
and
spawns
again.
first?
Is this not red one?
Red one.
2 is first.
Then go to 4 first.
Oh, boys.
Ah,
That was-
well.
We need the.
No.
Go to opposite.
I even called it out.
Yeah, you go to
That was
4
four.
and you go
You
opposite.
go to the sides.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
And it,
Guys,
then,
it's a
and it-
circle. There are no sides.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if it's red on 2 and 4, you go to 1 or 3, but towards the ball that's safer. So you move less.
just
So
go to the opposite.
If it's
Opposite
red,
angle.
red 2 and 4, and number 2 hits first, you go to 1 and go towards 4.
It's, I think it's for me it's easier to call out which ones spawn first and you guys figure it out. Then.
Yeah.
Just because it'll be either away or towards. Just as long as we know if it's going to be a red planet or a blue planet.
Yeah, I'm just going to call out which one spawn first at that point.
I think that was the first time we've had a red planet
Yeah.
for that recall mechanic.
It's better if you don't rely on raid calls for that, right?
Yeah, it's way better.
Like, we can raid call where it spawns or where it hits, but you decide what you have to do with it.
Blue planets. It's on 3. It's on 3.
Oh, you cancel it.
Oh, right into it.
This is going to be red planet. After AoE.
This gear is really helpful.
Go to 2. Middle. Move.
Utterly futile.
In.
It's great. Look at this.
Oh, beautiful.
Big bubble.
We have seen the end.
Can't get enough of this tune, man.
Red. Go to 4.
The same end.
Don't worry about it.
Again and again.
Maybe this is going to be that planet now.
Yep.
That planet first spawned on 2. Second is on 4.
Shit.
I was just like half an inch in.
Me too.
I doubted myself.
Oh, you have ages.
I was trying to
You have
make
ages
space
to
and
do-
just but
Sides, guys, sides.
Ah! I was running to the other side. Take the long way around.
These are going to be 1 or 4. Some 4.
This is even better.
Nope.
No,
Not gonna
I
survive.
refuse.
I actually like that one though. Even, uneven.
where did the arrow face first? East?
Yes.
If it's to 3.
Wouldn't that suck if she disappeared for the head space?
Odd, number 4. Not odd, even, I mean.
Even.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No? Okay.
No, wait, no.
No, the head was wrong again.
Head was 2, yeah.
Wait, they didn't rotate twice?
The head rotated twice, but the twice rotate was hit that side where the other side was free.
I'm stupid. I cannot. To me, whenever I see arrow in that direction, means go there.
Oh.
So it was on 2, right?
Yeah.
It was the opposite of
Okay,
where
so
we were
my
standing.
odd even system works. That's good.
System works.
Now I just need to be not retarded with arrows.
Impossible.
It's kind of my problem, man. Just can't stop being retarded.
It's a pretty heavy memory game though, this fight.
It's not.
It is.
It is!
There's no way it's not.
You got to remember which happened first. Is it even or odd? And then you have to check how many times it rotates.
That's already too much more embarrassing.
But it's too much memory at that point.
It's no memory. It's
Still,
relative to what you
go
see.
back to... Watch out for the
To
head.
right side.
Right and left is depends on how you look at it though.
Well, if it's
Relative
not...
to the planet that you're facing.
Go to 3.
Big fat arrows.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm alive.
This I was thinking too well. You know?
It was just timing.
Move.
Utterly
Oh my god.
Die.
Yep.
Out. We're gonna get us stuck.
Wait, what did I get
Because we missed one person.
We missed it out.
Oh, everyone. Okay.
It's not you, you're not special tank.
I am special.
You can thank that finger.
Tankbusters.
Look at that Q-verse on Dank.
Massive.
The boss knows.
Biggest hubris you've ever seen.
I think Dark Mind actually works on this one.
We have seen the end.
Right.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Everyone has multiples.
I'll pray for you, healers.
4.
Oh my god.
This is fast.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe not be in both stacks at the same
The
time.
same end.
I can.
Again and again.
going to the blue planet. It's on first on 2. Second is on 1. No, it's on 4. Top of
Jesus
it.
Christ, guy.
Oh no. Never mind.
Top
Middle,
of
middle,
In-
middle,
in-
middle.
Middle.
Oh no. Thought I was in.
Smiddle.
You had your fingies out.
Okay. It's
It's
facing
in
south.
either 1 or 2.
Yeah.
It's on 1.
This is position tree.
No.
Position.
Position.
There's also clockwise turning. Okay.
Position 1.
Yeah.
She was facing south.
Right.
So it's gotta
gonna
be
be
one of
easier
these
with
two.
no pull-out.
Has to be
Position
one of these two,
1.
right?
It's odd. It's on number 3.
It's on 3, yeah.
Really?
And it's going to be light party stack as well. Don't
She
forget.
was facing.
Position 1.
Oh, okay, I get it,
It's
I get it.
facing south.
It is, it
The
is.
spread.
Sides, sides.
Light party stack.
Wait, wouldn't she face south with the spin?
Yeah, she should have faced south for that.
No, no, no.
wow.
She rotates. So first she rotates clockwise,
I don't, I should
and then she
Every
reverses counterclockwise.
Why
Yeah.
aren't you a paladin?
Oh, it's a counter
Put him
click,
covered in holograms.
Okay, mechanic 1, I'm dead.
Here, Peachy, you have a shield now?
I think
Thank you.
assignments for that.
Raid flowers.
Oh, Pickaby is like
What was
fake.
there?
Yeah, it's fake, yeah.
Oh, they didn't do anything?
Mechanic 2, so donuts and stack middle. Players out. Oh, sides!
Aww,
Too late.
sloppy.
Mechanic 3.
I have circle. Circles in the middle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's going to rewind it now.
I got mechanic
Number
1.
2 that I was
I'm on
middle.
flare.
I have flare. I
Have
have
three.
flare.
What do I do with
Wait,
3?
mechanic 1?
You gotta know yourself.
When
That's
do
not
you
being
want
You
Yeah.
don't know. Oh, this is right. Yeah.
Oh, I only had a second.
Yeah, that was right.
Yeah!
Alright.
Oh,
Tell him,
Bebe.
tell him he is.
oh, it's that shit.
It's raid
It's
wide.
gonna hurt
Oh, it's
a
this.
lot.
Yeah, this is really
Whoa,
good.
it's a G.
This is stressful.
I was
That's why
like,
we
this
need
is
the-
nothing.
That's why we
Oh,
need
big
the
hit
bell.
coming!
Oh yeah, the bleed.
Did that not trigger my liturgy?
Almost at
Holy
LB
shit.
tree. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
That's
Oh,
the
no,
mechanic
no.
where you use your
Yeah.
fancy new ability.
We'll
They
get
had
that
to
one.
do it, right?
Hey Leo, clemency.
I didn't.
Look.
I didn't get one. I can't help
Oh
it.
yeah, I got you.
Oh, no more memory. No more
The
memory.
circles.
This
No,
is
no,
no
no.
memory, man.
Look at where the circles are going to hit from his mouth.
Yeah. And then they make a big.
Yeah.
One
You're
is
safe on
safe.
4.
No, no, one is not
Four,
safe.
4.
It's hot.
Maybe.
4. It's between.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there.
Is it gonna rotate as well?
Okay,
Probably
well,
they'll
No,
rotate.
the circles hit next.
Go,
Okay,
8.
two.
2.
No,
Twin
no,
three.
it's not. 3.
Wow,
It's fucking nowhere, dude. It was nowhere.
Look at this,
No,
oh,
it's
guys. Look at this
Oh yeah,
healing.
you're between 4 and 1.
3 and 2.
Utterly
No.
Yeah.
4.
Oops. 4, 1, 4.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh,
Easiest
this is
mechanic
so
of my
sad.
life.
Easy.
Wow.
Oh shit.
And we're at 50%.
LB tree.
Raid wide.
Yeah.
Get it to 50. Let's see if she
Not
does
even a
it.
sweating.
Big
You
buster.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
It's
You should've
hubris
saved
to
it.
think you would win alone.
This is never gonna end, is it?
Use your
Oh,
elixir.
so
Use your elixir.
Tank, heal him. Heal him.
For a second, I thought someone rest. Fuck
Raid
it.
wide.
It sounded like
It was the shadow.
I was getting a
Alright,
little
Nick,
bit
I'm out of
excited
juice.
about
You
it.
tank it.
Quick, switch out to Chansey
Yeah.
and use heal pulse.
Red. Red planet.
With head.
Go to
Careful
one.
for head.
Go to
1.
1.
So 1.
One,
One,
Nick.
one.
Oh, the one. Oh, no.
Where you guys are at?
Oh, that's it, that's it.
Nope.
Could
I
have
want
made
to
it.
see Living Dead in action.
I'm convinced we could do that with 8 warriors.
Yeah, he did do it before.
It's
Alright,
it's
what
like
are we
3 GCDs to get cool.
That's easy.
We only have 3 minutes. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It heals for like 25k each hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Repair if you need to.
Yeah,
Oh
really.
yeah.
Let's get water.
I do.
Don't
Let's
forget
go
to
back in.
hydrate.
We've
Take your
got this.
pills.
Easy.
Your pills.
Whatever. You got pills? Take them.
People like 70
Kind of
insulin in
pills.
here. Get your
just
first aid
saying.
pills.
Some people need reminders.
Oh.
Funny,
Food,
because
pot.
I could take my pills.
Take your pills.
Yeah, just don't take your Viagra. It's not gonna help the fight.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
already bone hard after this fight. I can jump off. It has mat involved. Oh, what more can I want?
Yeah.
Dude, this is a dream fight for you. Look at that.
I love it.
You wanna ride
Like,
tank?
it
I
lifts
just like
the...
using my memory because
I
I'm
think
dumb.
I don't need to explain my odd even system.
I'm
I think it's
good.
better if I keep it to myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
I,
Yeah, yeah,
I like
better.
call outs
Yeah.
for hurting me on this fight.
Yeah.
I am
It clicked
I'm-
somehow.
I am not going to try to call out that first memory tool because I need to focus on to remember which one is which. So
Which memory?
odd one and even one you are calling out.
Yeah, I'll do it. Or at least I'll die trying.
Die because I need to focus to be able to do it. If I try to call out, I lose way which one is which.
L.
Hmm.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Come back.
So, welcome back. Do you have
Come back.
the recipe to craft the happiness cape?
I have every recipe.
That means you can craft me it.
I think I also have it.
In order to craft it, we have to
I
do
know.
maps.
Need stuff. We should anyway do maps. By the
Should do
way.
maps. There's new rewards from the maps, including the minion that sells for 35 mil.
Yeah, and if we're not raiding, we can totally hang out and do
Yeah.
maps. That'll be super fun.
Yeah, just let's
New
go for a day.
Oh, fuck's sake. Okay,
Jeez.
where's it
Fight
going?
it, fight it.
Fight it, fight it, fight it.
Fight it. Let's just go.
Need a dance partner, dude.
Screw it.
This
We don't need
is,
deeps.
dude.
Who needs markers or anything?
Peachy, this is the one.
my
This is
God.
the
This is clear.
enrage.
I'm not able to put down the markers.
Guys, can you
fight,
just
so-
give us a
It's
wrong
on
call
it's on
out?
3.
Can you just give us
Three.
a wrong call out?
Nope,
Bad.
I chose death.
Next is going to be Red Planet.
I'm dead.
Oh, Ace dead. We gotta wipe.
Go to
Number 2.
yeah.
I don't think I remember them.
Yeah, see. I don't need markers.
Use that.
Middle.
Jedi mode here.
Who didn't get one? Me.
Utterly futile.
Ow.
Side. Ow. Red light.
Ooh, the big one.
My complete lack of mana.
Tankbusters.
It's hubris to think we could do this without.
Oh,
my god.
Stop it, Faye.
But you're still laughing.
But still, stop it.
We're laughing at how bad it is.
Words.
Oh yeah.
ah, dead.
Oh, I'm behind as well, tank. You might watch out.
Oh,
Nope.
my.
That's a party.
Oh,
So I don't
me,
think, I
watch
don't think I
out.
need to stack.
You don't need to stack it in. Yeah.
Okay, 2 healers dead.
The same
Can I
end.
backflip?
Again.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
this
again.
is
Yeah.
practice.
I'm alive.
No.
What's happening? So here and then there.
No!
God. Yeah.
Then here. Like, look, this is pixel perfect. Nah, it wasn't.
Not quite.
It's close though.
Oh, I cannot backflip from this side. Let me get there.
You got
That
through
was calculated perfectly there.
It's good shit.
Okay.
You guys
okay.
know
Alright.
these American animations when of the Looney Tunes member just jumps off and waves in the air?
Kaz.
Yeah.
Marcus.
Yeah,
Marcus.
and Nemo needs to
How do I
go.
cancel it then?
Cancel.
Yeah, but this is the peace thread.
No, I do not use the low piece.
Oh, repeat?
Let me formalize
He's
my
holding.
odd even mechanic.
You're holding.
Hold that.
Look, I'm gonna stand in the circle and summon Emetzel.
I summon you guys. I'm the radio.
No, we're no help. It was a real mistake.
I mean, he wasn't very useful. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you all what to do next expansion, and now I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Leo, look at this animation.
Yeah. It's like this one.
No, this is not. This is draw weapon. And sheet weapon.
Oh. Well, this one is eat apple.
You're going to be able to get an eat egg. No, you can get an eat egg now.
Where are you
I
getting
think
this
anyone
from?
grabs an egg and eats it.
Where'd you get that egg emote?
I have grabbed an egg.
Easter
Yeah,
event,
East,
dude.
Eastern event, yeah.
What egg?
Come back.
Should I need to do that?
I have grabbed an egg, I have boiled it,
Let me
and then I have peeled it, and then I've just sat there.
Let me see. Let me see.
Right, let's go.
Exactly.
You need to get that emote.
Not quite as cute as Peachy does it. Look at that, 2 hands and everything.
Big egg.
He exists.
Big egg.
Beg.
Okay, let's focus a bit.
Man, I hate this game. When I'm not PvP.
You only like PvP now.
Yeah.
Good planets. 4.
Uh-oh, I'm fucked.
Knockback.
Watch out for the head.
Yeah.
Oh, I went straight into it.
Raid wide.
Oh.
Red planets. 3. Oh fuck.
He gets us every time.
Freaking head every single time, you know.
I know it's sucky, but like this whole time I've got a big grin on my
Yes,
face. It's
you
like-
have to think ahead of it.
Utterly futile.
Besides,
It was hubris, nothing to
just I am thinking that phase jokes are getting worse and worse.
It's great. Just embrace it. That's all you can do.
Wow, that's a big circle.
Yeah,
That's our circle.
Wait. Oh, I forgot the tank stance.
Oh no!
Oh.
No!
I killed
That's your payment for the joke,
Why
right?
am I dead?
Say he killed
Because
you.
I was thinking of my jokes.
It was my mistake, Kaz, to not kill all of you.
Focus.
That was my only mistake.
God damn it.
One.
To be fair, being hit by a time mechanic is very validating.
Oh no, shit.
But not getting hit by a healer mechanic. Excuse me?
The same end. Again and
Because
again.
you casted a very pure once in your life.
That's
You
enough.
are a healer, Ridley.
Going to be red planet. First is 1, so what for?
Oh god.
There were a lot of words there. Yeah.
Too many
I
words.
don't know how
First
to
is
spell
1,
this.
so I went 3, and
Oops.
Sides, guys. It's sides.
I think this was not to call that one. Just
then... Yeah. Honestly,
It's
I'd only
right.
call the super simple things and the rest just new things.
Red, don't go opposite.
The classic combination, warrior and scholar. That's what.
Right, yeah. So you guys what? Just call out where the first spawn. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it works for blue as well, because you need to run there then.
Yep.
Guys, I have a suggestion there. If it's red and it's on 2 and 4, go to number 1 and then adjust. It's much simpler.
It's easier, just dodge it.
Yeah, but
Just don't die. Let everyone do it
Okay.
their own way. As long as they
Yeah, do it,
Leon,
Do
now
it.
you have things
I got it.
do it the way as you can do it.
Yeah, the cool thing is if we do it correctly, we'll actually clear the fight.
Really?
I don't believe you.
Red planet,
False propaganda.
go to
Your
4.
CPU wants you to.
It's good information.
Blue planet. Go to 1. Watch out for head.
You guys like the blue ones more or the red ones?
do it.
Neither.
I like the blue ones.
I think it'd be
You
cool.
know-
if
Two. They're marked better.
different planets.
It's not good for
Oh.
colorblind people.
It's not.
Utterly futile.
Sides. Wait, right.
Don't do it.
Oh, me have it.
Oh, dude. You know what?
I'll get Richard.
Oh my god.
It's because I toggled it off at the
We
beginning.
have seen
Yeah.
the end.
Should have kept it on.
You should just keep it on. Fuck's
Keep it
sake.
on and then like shirk him like early.
Blue planet. 3.
Where's my
Red is heavy.
Had a big shield for that one.
The same end. Again.
This is going to be blue planet. 3 first. And then 1.
Then into the middle.
Thank you.
The lifesaver piece.
Yeah, that's the real call out.
Bro. That was great.
I had my eyes on her.
She's got her eyes on you, I think. Watch this.
Ooh.
It's
All of
either
them.
1 or 2. 1.
So
Oh, it's
Three.
on.
I think it's the exact same pattern as we had the other one.
Oh, it's got spot.
No. Game.
I'm raising pay.
It's odd. Number 3. Stay at 3.
Cool. Isn't 3 gonna get hit? By the middle?
Red by the way.
Oh, and it's outside.
I'm alive.
What do you guys say that when the stack happens here, one group moves closer to the boss and the other one stays further away from the boss?
Was that
They
hero
just-
group?
Yeah, for the
yeah,
hero
that's
groups,
healer
because
groups and
it
stuff,
doesn't
so-
matter that it's side or middle. Because then just one group moves closer and the second one stays behind.
Yeah, that sounds good. How about we do the Pinax groups?
I think it's just easier to, yeah, it's like party groups. So,
Yeah.
Is it the same?
is it the same as the earlier one?
By Pinax groups, I mean the group that moved closer to the boss, and Pinax moves closer to the boss.
Yeah, that's fine. My group moves close to the boss.
But wait, if
Everyone
the
can.
safe spot is 1 or 2, then the other group moves out.
It's fine.
It's either going to after that. Yeah. Then
So
basically number 2 group is closer to the boss, and number 1 needs to be far away from the boss.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. And we need to. Someone needs to pay attention to whether it's in or out. By sides or.
I'm going to call out tough one because Pay is going to call out the memory game. So
Yeah, it's not a memory game.
it is.
He's got an algorithm.
There's no memory involved.
For me, it is because I cannot think that much algorithm.
The only thing you have to remember is which side was safest, odd or even.
Don't
That's the only
believe
thing
on
you have
those
to
lies.
Number 1. Head.
Shit.
Red wide. Then red. Connect. 4.
Stay to the correct side of the. I'll get that in.
Middle.
Someone will be tether free. It's actually better. This is a DPS
Move.
game.
Nice.
Is it?
Utterly futile.
Sides. I have a
What a
star.
hustle, Larry.
Yeah. I was actually oriented wrong, so I had to
Hey,
figure
right.
it out.
Dude, the way I normally tilt my camera, I can't tap target her. I have to move it up something.
Yes,
Yeah,
same.
same.
It's
Yeah.
just too big.
It's so annoying.
Hey, blasters.
Didn't they add a new way of auto hitting someone?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
And
Maybe
We
it's
have
for this.
seen the
forgetting to toggle it.
It doesn't work if you can't see them. It still
Yeah.
doesn't work.
So just say
You
what
still have
happened.
yeah.
Sad.
Look on it. Number 3. Watch out for the head. Yeah. Calling myself out. Good luck.
Yeah, I got double grab.
the same end. Again.
Okay, I can look which one is first.
This is blue planets, right?
Blue first, yes.
It's,
Number 1 first. Number 1 first. And then 3. So far. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Out, out.
Right.
I accept the last one second later.
Get him.
It's either number 1 or number 2.
So this is even. This is the hard.
Please target. Oh.
It's number 3. I think.
It is.
It's gonna be.
No.
No, it's
No.
number 2.
It was number 4.
No, 2.
No, it was number 2. Okay, okay.
No,
so
it was
no,
not.
I
He
was
was
wrong.
aiming at.
The system is correct. It's the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Oh
It was not number 2, Pay, because the head hit at south.
no, it was number 2, because number
Oh.
2 is not south. Exactly.
Yes.
North, okay. But he hit at that way. The head was looking towards number 2 and hit
No,
at that
head
side.
was looking south. Head was looking here.
It was first
Stacked on 3.
the last donut was on 4, right? The fifth stand. And he
Yeah,
was
and-
hitting north side and it was one circle, so it hitting north side, so it was not number 2, it was number 4.
Okay, then maybe I misread the head.
Check.
Check.
Let's go. Let's go.
circles were on the head? Last time?
One.
It was 1, so it hit at the same as last.
Ah, okay. That's my problem.
Yeah, because it doesn't do, if it's number 3 then it's the first. If it's number 1 then it's the last.
If it's number 3, it rotates twice.
If it's number
Yes.
3 then it's hit the same spot that it hit at the first time. Number 1.
Don't consider the first. It's not a memory game.
It is.
You don't memorize where it hit first. You do the reverse.
That was me, I didn't kill.
Okay, just wait.
How I try to do it, Pay, that when we do it, I count down from...
You're doing the same thing, it doesn't matter, you're just doing it.
As long as someone calls it out, we'll be right. It's because one of you's got the brain. Just...
Just one of you is counting, one of you is speaking.
Lagging. Big lag.
Oh, big lag.
Wicked
Oh,
lag. What the hell?
Just press your buttons.
Yeah, just click stuff and things will happen.
Eventually.
I think it's this is PvP. 5 skills.
Yeah, you just like click your rotation in order and it will happen. It's delayed.
Hopefully.
Blue planets. Number 3.
Outside.
Oh!
It's a bit too south, thank
I'll get that.
A little bit much.
Next is red planet. Number 2.
Oh no! Okay, never mind. I'll look.
Middle. Move.
Utterly futile.
In. Next is Tank Busters.
Wow, like that.
We have seen the end.
Red. Red. Number 4.
Clear head. Be mindful.
Oh no! Okay, if I go.
I got shaved.
The same end. Again and
Is this
again.
salvageable?
It's going to be that planet.
It is, it is. It's got a lot of mana.
Number 4 first.
4. Oh, it's middle, it's middle.
In. Middle.
Can you do some magic, Bay?
Oh. Fine.
I don't know, maybe.
I was in my
Good
melee.
idea.
It's either
Well,
Yeah, it's a good
4 or
time to
1.
do that.
1.
This is on.
As the Dank doesn't want to take
I
this.
think it's 3 or 1. I'm not sure. It's 3 or 1.
2.
Nope.
Neither.
It's number 1.
I'm like, ah,
No,
it is
wait,
red.
Hey, your
There's some-
Odin, your Odin even is not working 50% because
My-
the head
wait.
is randomly spawning. which one
No,
is
no, no.
going to hit.
That's not a problem. If head is facing south and it's one on the head, is it gonna rotate or is it not?
It's going to hit that what hit last time, so it's not. It's going to stay the
So
same.
if it's one, it doesn't rotate.
Exactly.
If it's 2, then rotate once. If it's 3, then
Are you
rotate
sure?
twice. Yes.
Yeah. 2 or 3.
It's a memory game. It's the third one is the first to hit. The second one is the middle, and if it's got one,
So-
then it's the last one.
The idea with the odd even is that if it starts with odd, and it has an odd number of circles, it's safe.
The thing is P, because the middle head is randomly gets an other marker than other to the force, each one, it's not guaranteed that your odd and even strat is going to work. That's why it's a memory game. You need to remember how much the head turns, the middle one, and then you need to check out the donut position, which one is going to work for you.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
me-
that's what I'm trying to do, but
It's-
I'm fucking up with the head part.
It's a memory game.
Let's go.
Wait. So, okay, if it's... You said it's odd and odd rings, it's safe. It's the same with the even rings.
If odd was safe and odd has odd number of rings, then odd is safe.
Okay.
If it isn't, then go to the other one, right?
Oh yeah.
The only
fir-
problem
First, you
is
gotta
that
see where the head hits, and that's
Yeah.
my problem. I can't figure out yet where the head hits.
the only reason the odd and even doesn't work is because the middle head, because that is moving differently than the other four.
Doesn't matter. Always one odd will be safe and one even will be safe, right? It doesn't matter which the direction the head faces.
Only
one
one.
odd and one even will always be
No,
safe.
no. Is
Yeah.
that
I don't
true?
think so.
I think there's only
Yeah,
one
like-
safe
like-
spot.
No, it's not.
Like the
one
breath
safe
is
spot.
not gonna hit one odd and one even, that's what it means.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's either gonna be north or south.
It basically depends on the head. First you check where the head is going to hit, how it rotates. Then you
Yeah.
need to remember which donut is on the safe side is safe.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's a
Let's-
memory game.
Alright,
Let's
let's
get
go.
some experience. We only got one read night.
Experience. Level up.
By the way, this is harder than the usual extreme fight.
Doing it blind after all.
Not
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 much
the
better.
mechanic figuring out, it's how the mechanic is.
I'd say it is
to be-
harder than Hades, right?
Yeah, it's under the
Yeah,
so,
but
yeah.
Hades was already pretty hard in its own right when it came out.
I think we were just
It's
shit.
on 3.
cleared it day one, did we?
No,
Yeah.
we not.
I cleared it on my first entry.
You did, but
Yep.
not the FC.
I'll get down.
Red planet. It's 4. Watch out for the head. You done? Move.
Utterly futile.
In.
Sorry.
Raid right. Busters.
We have seen the end.
Blue planets, so come back. So number 1. Oops.
The same end. Again and again.
I think that's blue, right?
Yeah, it's going
Yeah.
to blue. Number 3 first. Then 1.
Blue one is just so easy.
Yeah.
Red is harder.
Mid.
Clutch.
I just happened to be there.
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be either 4 or 1. It's 4. It's on
number
2.
2 is safe.
2, yeah. 2, 2.
Where we were.
And then spread. Number 2 is closer to the boss. Inside.
And it's
sides,
in, it's in.
sides. No, in
Wait,
the
what?
Why
What?
sides?
Why do you say that?
God.
That's fine. No, I saw mouth for a second. I don't know why.
Survive. Alright, we're all alive.
Okay, you wanna? Let's just do this fight for now.
Everyone, remember his
Why did I die?
because you're paid.
We were too close.
I'm gonna do this.
Mid.
Thank you.
Middle.
Sorry. Sack demo strat. I did it myself.
The same as last time. No, never mind.
No, don't call that.
Depends on.
Depends on your
God,
read,
I have
yeah.
I have a thingy.
What, a thingy?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
that
you're the
one.
one who's
What?
Embrace the quiet.
Right, because 3 is the first
Yeah.
Yeah.
First one, yes.
one is the flare.
This is going to hit hard.
Yeah, that's super hard. CPU.
Last
And
hit
then-
is the hardest. This one.
To bleed as well.
50%.
Bleed as well.
hogged it.
Of
Yeah,
champs.
50%. Good. This is the circles.
This one.
Let's look at where the circles are going.
Between
It's
4.
4. It's behind
2.
here.
It's so small. Yeah, one of them is very small, right?
Yeah.
It's it.
3.
There we go.
Nice, nice.
Side.
Oh no! Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
I'll get up.
Raid wide.
Oh, I have nothing. Good luck.
It's still hit.
This is
It did.
a small head.
Hubris.
Gangbusters.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
it's
Let me alone.
It's because I died.
I can get you up.
Yeah, you gotta vote when you get back up.
Yeah,
Raid wide again.
Don't yell. Never mind.
That planet. Watch out for the head too. It's 2.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna get hit by both.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Leave the
Go
stack,
back.
leave the stack, abandon the stack.
Abandon the stack.
yeah.
Unstack.
It actually won't hit it.
It's going to be that planet. If it works the same way.
Good LP3. Just don't die from this other.
Yeah, that's fine.
Number 2 first. Then 4.
Wait, oh, fuck.
Hey, don't die,
And
babe.
then blue planet.
Never mind.
So
Alright,
number
next
2
one.
first.
Oh no!
Oh my god, that was
Mountain towers.
What the
Of
fuck?
all time.
That was so flaccid.
And middle, which is first middle. And
that's
the
all.
top.
Why 34%, huh?
Alright. Alright.
I forget
Onward.
what time we finish.
We don't. Never.
I don't think there's any new more mechanic.
I think it'll be. I think that's the whole
What
fight.
time do we normally finish?
10.
1 more hour. We have 1 more hour.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay, yeah, we're good.
We can do
Yeah,
it.
we're good.
Clear-
Why
Clear
would
it.
you say that? Why would you say
Ways.
flaccid?
Wait,
Why?
Let's clear our butthole so she can kill us.
Yeah.
Fill it up with
Wait.
meteors.
Isn't there a
Ew.
face change in the? Isn't there a face
No,
change?
no, there won't be
No.
a face change.
This is post-face change.
This is
It's full space change, Leo.
Oh.
Oh my god, Leo, you can watch the lore?
Wow.
No.
You didn't watch
Wow.
Vati video?
Read.
I don't.
Do not listen.
Hold out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot.
Coconut.
Bro. I'm tired of it. I
Number
always have to
3.
explain shit to 'em.
Where's 3?
Watch out for head.
I'm thinking that I don't know.
Focus
I'll just-
power, Leo.
This shirt.
Coconut.
Damn. Stop coughing.
Number 4.
Mind the heads.
And behind the head. No, south.
Oh, shade.
Oh, such a bad head.
Towers. Already got.
3 again.
Bad hit.
We're fucking puns tonight.
Utterly futile.
In.
Inside it?
That bit looks cool when we're all
Yeah.
in.
It looks like we're like, you know,
Hey,
part of
light.
the graph.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Like a flash mob.
Link busters.
Yeah.
Flaccid.
Oh my god.
I get more like hell from Hercules vibes.
Oh my god.
We have seen the end.
Wait, right? Coconut. Number 1. Watch out for the head. It's going to be stack after.
The same end. Again and again.
It is.
It's going to be blue.
Oh, I was going to 3.
Number 1 first. The number 3.
Okay.
Middle.
Thank you. Very good.
That's everyone's favourite call out, I think.
It is the best.
Yes.
Okay.
It's such an easy part to forget for some reason.
I know,
Yeah.
right? It's kind of
This is a
sneaks up
bad
on you.
timing.
1 or 4. 4.
Just saying different ones.
Sorry, I got my own ways on this.
Yeah.
That's honestly the best.
Yes.
You know, mine is follow the dudes that know what they're doing.
So nobody.
Yeah, come on. It's always one, right?
Stay on 2.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't look correct.
I don't think so.
I don't think so too. Nope.
Doesn't look correct.
It was number 4. It was number 4.
We did
I
one
don't,
part
I
of it.
don't think your method's working, man.
It definitely doesn't
but
work.
The head. Wait,
Wait.
something was not.
The head
okay.
was 3, so it was gonna
head
be
was
the
1.
opposite. No, there was 3.
Yeah,
Street. Middle head was straight.
The middle head was 3.
Okay, then I thought head was 1.
No, it was 3.
Okay, then yes. I cannot recognize the fucking clock.
Hey, close your eyes.
This is Pay's nightmare.
What if we call the head for you? What for like head 1? Head
Yeah,
3?
please call head.
Okay, I'll call head.
We'll be like a head north or hell.
Call
Teacher's
head.
been looking forward to
No,
calling head.
head number, please.
Okay.
Right. did it.
Which way are you
I'm-
counting?
I'm just retarded.
Me too.
Are you counting like 1, 2, 3 or 3, 2, 1?
Counting 3, 2, 1.
Because it's backwards.
Yeah.
Huh?
Just call the number of rings for him.
Wait.
Yeah.
The-
I'll tell you once.
Does one say that it's gonna do the first one?
No,
No.
number 1 ring is doing the last one he did. she did.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, focus up.
Uh-huh.
Blue planets. 4. No, 2. I cannot count.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, come on, the angle, really?
I'm just going to
Okay.
stop all out.
It screwed me as well.
Be on
Just
top
going to
of
stop calling. My orientation is not all over the place.
Utterly futile.
Alps.
Alps.
Man. You think that's like bad breath?
Yeah, that's what it
Right?
is.
So bad, there's like hands coming out of it.
She hasn't brushed her
Bitch
teeth
needs
since
banaka.
she left.
Hasn't brushed her teeth in 12,000 years.
Whoa. That's
Maybe we should skip
fast.
ahead, guys.
There's
But
I don't know.
that
I
black
might catch
lips.
something.
It's not lipstick.
We
That's like
have
Curry from
seen
2 years
the
ago.
end.
Wow.
No wonder she's so salty.
4.
Oh, I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna skip the stack.
Okay.
Well, it killed me, Peachy.
I got
Seen
her.
the end. Again and again.
Blue planets. Two first. Then 4.
And then remember to look at the head.
What
What
head?
the-
Oh,
In the
inside.
middle, but
In.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I looked somewhere
not
else.
head.
I can get you in now.
Make sure you are heading in the right direction.
Alright, alright.
2 or 3. 2.
Penny, I found a new job for you.
Poison checker.
You can go work for McVitie's in the Penguin Bank.
Or
It's the
penguin
what?
bars.
Yeah, that
penguins.
joke doesn't necessarily translate, but it's good.
Oh.
It's a chocolate bar that has little puns and jokes on the inside.
Oh,
Really
okay.
They're so bad though.
Okay, let me count.
Head
Middle
is
head
2.
is
That's
Head is
2.
Yeah, the head is the middle is going north.
Number 4.
Odd.
Number 4. Number 4.
No, it's not number 4.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
And it
Side,
is
side, side,
outside,
side,
side,
side.
Oh.
Zach, that was right.
I followed you for stuff.
I can get up.
Yeah, I just
I can get
everyone
Peachy.
else spread, so I was like, nah.
Oh, dude. You guys crack me up tonight.
I'll just
Something
focus
weird.
on memorizing where the middle head is going,
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
and someone else figure out the rest.
Hey, let's swap to another one, okay?
Huh?
Let's swap positions if there's another one. Like, I'll go to 1, you go to 4. There's another four.
Okay. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I can't get Kaz up.
So,
Oh,
I'm going to get
wow.
the marker still though, by the way.
Yes, it killed me.
Wait, this wasn't the memory game?
It is.
It is but first 3 mechanic.
Oh, I'm in my position. Perfect. Waiting.
10 the memory.
Oh no, I shouldn't have done this.
God.
Mine's just stay away from me. Oh, because I've got the
I got the big fucker as well.
I've got the stay away one.
Oh, I haven't got it. Alright, 3.
I'm alone in my thing.
Embrace
That's
the
mine.
light.
Try to survive for everything at this point. Wait, right, that's way too left.
No way.
Liturgy didn't save.
Big hit.
It's too far.
Kind of far away from the blue though.
A little bit.
But seriously, those penguin puns, like, it's like, why doesn't the penguin like footballs?
Rings.
Just a snowball.
Oh, dude.
Number 2.
Oh, yeah.
The worst of dad jokes.
Oh yeah.
Number 4.
That was the small one on the start, by the way.
It's random which one she starts with. Number 1.
Utterly futile.
Middle.
Middle.
I think.
Ah, too late.
Oh shit, that's double ring.
There'll be 3 soon anyway.
Yeah.
Be alright, we can save it.
Oh.
Busters.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Come on, Trump.
Can you provoke? Because I
Yeah,
got
sure.
a lot of sticks.
Wait, right?
Recovery.
Oh shit.
Red planet. Number 1. Watch out for the head.
Might get hit. Yeah. Or not. Oh.
The same end. Again.
Going to be that
and
planet.
again.
Yeah, that was the last.
No, it's blues.
Blue, okay. It's
Four
number
smart.
4 first. 10-2.
Then it's
Then
gonna
red
be...
planet.
Okay, then go... 3? No,
3.
3.
Oh,
Fuck, I should have just stayed where I was. Oh.
LB3.
One more.
Oh no.
No,
Oh,
fuck.
boy.
There was more than I thought. There's another one.
Alright, well, almost there. Almost there.
Alright. Let's go.
Who checks?
2 checks.
16 minutes enough?
Yeah. For at least one run.
It's either wait
Do one more food.
Just eat one more and that's good for the rest of the day.
Alright.
Oh, that was close.
I guess just focus up. Fudge.
Sunday.
3. Taking head.
I find it so hard to read
Yeah,
which
it's gonna die.
exact direction the head is.
Blue planet.
Yeah,
4.
it's a bit annoying.
If it's red, go clockwise. No. No, never mind. Yeah, if it's red,
You
go
go.
clockwise. If it's blue, go counterclockwise. Of the fast one.
Oh.
Utterly futile.
Sides.
It'd be kind of funny if you just went like.
She should do that.
She kind of does. What you mean sound-wise, yeah.
Yeah, sound wise, yeah.
Oh
It's a
man.
hidden file in the game.
Tank busters.
Oh, I don't want this. Can I get like Divine Veil and shit?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
There's no way that's gonna save them.
Fuck me, dude.
We have seen the end.
What if you're pixel perfect with a benediction?
Leo, you're up for an impeachment.
Ah, I'm
Oh,
so
come
dumb. That's
on.
my
Impeachment.
Planet. Number 2.
That's good.
Watch out for head.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's
There.
Okay.
That's what I live for.
Again.
Not having 200 HP.
Number 4 first. Number 2 second.
Then
Then head,
dodge.
yeah. Middle. Middle.
At least it gives you plenty of space and not like the thinnest bar in the middle.
Yeah. It could be a lot meaner.
Like a Susanoo bar, yeah.
Savage, it would be exactly that.
I'll memorize the head.
Number 1.
Head is 3.
Yeah, the head is facing south. The head is facing south. In the middle.
Oh, the 1 is safe. I know what's happened.
What up?
Middle.
I always
Spin,
read
in,
all
in.
heads as 1.
Middle.
Nice hustle.
Oh my god.
Tank take both there.
Oh,
And
who
Buster.
did?
Yeah.
Five
If you
second.
change as well, and
Tank
Right, there's-
positions are like super close to each other.
yeah.
Might as well die how I lived.
Wait.
Oh
Jack Mark
no!
and donuts are in.
I guess I'll just die. Oh, donuts just let us out. That's fine.
Oh,
Side,
that was
side,
smart.
side.
Dead. Or not. Maybe I'm not dead. Maybe I'm alive.
I just tried to go to my air position.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, we're gonna die here. We shouldn't stand there. Ooh,
Oh,
we didn't.
It doesn't hit if you're
Doesn't
dead.
hit. 3.
3 is the first one, right?
Yes.
Clear.
Embrace the quiet.
Big dams.
Yeah.
I'll get the.
Liquid.
I'll get everyone. Just give me a bit.
I'm gonna kill all my MP with this, by the way.
I'll rest in mine. Just keep your MP.
Ah, shit, I thought it was the purple crap.
Done that already.
Thank you.
Who really?
Okay. Number 1.
Oh shit.
Number 3.
Oh yeah.
A little bit off, yeah.
Well, between 3 and 4.
It's
Uh,
behind
two.
2.
Utterly futile.
Middle.
Oh, raise tank.
Tank, remember to evoke straight away.
Yeah, because after this is going to be 10 buster.
Yeah, well, I gotta live for this.
You're side. Okay.
Red light.
Oh, that passes very long.
Electronics. Watch the head. Go to 1.
Quite enough time.
The same end. Again
This is
and
blue.
again.
Or red. This is random.
No,
Because the first one was.
it's based on the positions of the planets that exploded.
It's
Oh.
on 2 first. On 4.
Then
And
it's
go
number 1.
Oh, I'm dead.
And it's this place.
Yeah, we'll have to get knocked to the
Wait,
one.
wait.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's
And
no
then-
chance of reaching it.
Then you go to your positions and you stay in.
Shit, I shouldn't have taken that.
God.
It's
It was worth the sacrifice.
Embrace the quiet.
This is a big AoE. It's this.
Oh, we hadn't already done this. Oh fuck.
No, we had.
I think
It's-
this is
it's again.
engaged now.
It's the same.
It's not yet.
Oh well.
Do you have a timeline?
Yes.
Well, my sacred sword is down.
Can you get me up?
I would heal.
He's
instead.
going to do the
Bleed.
odd and even one more time. Yeah, here it is. It's 1 or 2. 1.
Wait for that sword to pass. This doesn't really require people.
head is tree.
1.
The middle is facing south.
It's 1.
Oh, it's 1, yeah.
Sides.
And then stack as well.
Nice. Didn't have enough, I guess.
No.
Buster.
Two of us down.
I assume it's in range.
Better for you to tank a tank.
Not yet. Please do the circles again.
Oh,
This one is my favorite.
Yeah, this is a great mechanic.
I don't like this one.
I like
I have
it.
I have a hard time seeing like what I go into these guys.
It's good.
It's back.
Number 2.
See, it looked like a 3 to me.
It looked like nothing to me.
Number 4.
It's both good.
Oh,
So tiny.
That's
1, right?
nope.
It's tiny again.
sides.
Toe in the line.
Wait, right?
We get to pot everyone.
The same end.
That is the enrage.
And again.
Oh.
Stay range.
Shit. Well, we did die a ton.
That planet.
So are they gonna block at the same time or something?
Yes. We can dodge Q1. The first set we can do because it's not going to kill us. Number 2. But after this is enrage basically.
Pretty epic enrage.
Oh, I am expecting or I read the timeline wrong.
Yeah, what are we at? Like 50 deaths? 60
That's
deaths?
what it is.
Nor the universe itself.
Oh, we potting?
One shot.
Yeah, right now. Right here.
Yeah,
Use it then now.
This is the enrage.
Now.
Oh, we just popped on an extreme
Look
report.
at
very
this
different
enrage.
Alright.
I just
just
got
read-
some
I
serious
just read
brain rot.
fatalism.
None
Percentile
should hold
target older one is. But
Dank,
this is
if
one.
you home gang the planet, won't do
This is the end.
I've done it.
Oh, we can't
Our
find
gang's
any-
up.
Oh, damn.
It's a pretty cool enrage, though.
That's a
Needs
great
B,
enrage.
and then
Yeah, and we
Keep the
go
P
out
in.
and come back after that.
Everybody Keep mine in.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah. You gotta P in sync though.
I do
Okay.
PvP instead.
I'm gonna go do it.
Ew. God damn it, Leo.
We can stand around the toilet as if we can like circle it. So
Oh
pick your
my
position.
God. Eric positions, guys.
Mine's gonna be tough if it's Eric position.
Would you rather be bird? I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, we should repair. Alright, man, we're so close.
I think this fight is harder than Zodiac or Hydran was.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's definitely harder than this.
But that's pretty normal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should be
Harder
harder.
than the first year.
It's a lot of
yeah,
fun
he
though.
is, and the Stormblood ending was the Xenos the Dragon one. Shinryu was pretty hard too when it came out.
Yeah, Shinryu was difficult.
Yeah, Shinryu was a bad boy.
And Thordom when it came out, the X stuff was ridiculously hard.
Yeah, we progging the ultimate.
First, you need to keep P4S for that to be able to
We can do the Unreal fight though, Dank. Levy
the
Unreal.
Unreal Ultimate weapon. Yeah. Ultimate
which one?
weapon.
I do want to do the Alexander one then.
Alexander one from the Ultimate is the hardest one though.
Yeah, but that's the coolest weapon. The other one sucks.
That's what
The,
matters the most.
easiest one from the T is
Yeah.
the Ultimate
Yeah.
weapon one.
Yeah, that's the one you
worst
can
looking
do.
one. I mean, the only reason I would do ultimate is for the weapon skin. If it had no weapon skin, I wouldn't do it.
What about the title?
I would kind of want the title too.
You want triple legend, man.
Yeah, if you clear R3, then you can get a triple legend.
The title just feels like the mentor title.
I mean, it looks like you bought your carry.
Yeah.
Help!
What?
Dank, get me
What
down
do
from
we
here.
get from this ultimate? We get quad legend.
Quad legend.
No, all three of them give the different legend. People just call the people who has all three a triple legend.
Oh.
Because all titles involve there is legend in it, so. But people are going to call for the four legend people quad legend or something like that.
They have one guy on Square Enix trying to figure out the new legend name. This one guy.
It's his whole job. He
Yeah.
spends 3 years doing it.
Hurry!
Help!
Catch you!
Help!
I mean, in like 10 ultimates, it's gonna be pretty tough to find a legend name.
And they supposed to release from now on 2 ultimates per expansion.
Yeah, see? That guy might have it chill now, but he's gonna have it tough later on.
He thought he had such a good job. Alright. Now I can feel it, we're gonna get this. It's gonna be
I
an
was
overtime
thinking-
clear. We are.
Yeah, it was.
Don't do that.
It sounds dangerous.
So like, what if you're constipated, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And you're sitting on the toilet you're sitting on the toilet, and it's almost 10 minutes, and you hit enrage. How does that go down?
Toilet and rage.
Yeah,
You break the toilet.
you just like, does it all just fall out along with your soul?
Your
Leo,
intestines fall
Check
out.
this. It looks good, right?
Yeah.
Whoop.
No, looks bad.
Help me down.
What are you looking
Kaz's new emote.
I like the ninja draw weapon and sheet animation. The new one.
at? What's the new one?
The new sheet and draw animations that you can buy from
They're not
MGP.
new. You just buy them, but they're not new.
Hmm?
They're not new. They're the same ones.
It's the that you can see in the cutscenes, yes.
Alright, guys, we have half an hour, right?
Let's go.
Everyone's
How
bad.
much MGP does it cost?
100k for each, so 200k.
Oh,
What do you mean 200k? And two of them?
100k for draw weapon and 100k
Oh.
for sheet weapon.
I said it's a little different. What's
Which
the plate
NPC?
on-
It's the usual one in the middle. There's a new option, price 3. And you just push the button that new additions and it's going to show up.
That's pretty cool.
Also, something about the patch. I think the outfit you get is the best one they've done.
Yeah, it's a nice
Yeah, it's
adventuring one.
it's very good.
I'd like it without the cape, but I'll take it as it is.
Well, I wish you could dye the cape.
I think the lady who designs all the clothing doesn't like short at the back clothing because it's
She doesn't.
What's the ninja?
You can see Dank here in the gold saucer. I know. He's
Yeah,
ready.
Dank is trying to buy there.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see which NPC it is. 'Cause
It's
the
in the
three
middle,
doesn't-
the price
Price exchange over here.
exchange, yeah. And choose the third one, and then push the button that new additions.
Oh, I'm showing a recent ad. Okay.
There's also a mount there, by the way.
Four armed
There's a
is
new
full.
one too as well, yeah.
But 602. Yeah, that's what I remember.
How does that look?
I was just dangling from it in the FC house.
The near little robot, the flying one.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, the ninja opener got so much smaller.
Is it?
Yeah, it's at least 3 GCD smaller.
Well, I'm ready anyway. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Here we go. This is it.
What's Phantom Kamitachi though? I've never seen that ability. Oh, that's from Bunshin.
Chin.
Don't you have a ninja at 90?
Yeah, it doesn't mean I press those buttons.
First is different.
This is just whatever lights up.
Alright, guys. Do no mistakes.
Deep breath in,
And
deep
pot.
breath out. Yep, it's potting time. Burn those pots, baby.
Potting?
We're potting.
We're butting.
Make sure you're eating your food. Everybody's eating food. Oh no,
Or
Peachy.
Al.
Yeah, he's eating.
When he hears burn pots.
I'm a help.
It's alright. It's just everyone's volunteering to level their alchemy up.
I am working on it.
I don't know.
I'm kidding. I'm not talking. Well, Peach can do what he wants to versus him.
Yeah. I
There's
think
supposed
I'm
to
on
be
the
a dance partner missing.
No? It's there.
There is a provoke missing.
Look on it. Oh yeah. Number 4. Watch out for the head.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, that's a bad start.
Yeah, I didn't even look at the head.
I did, but I got it
That's
wrong.
Number 3.
I'll just take this with and go.
Oh, he's so strong.
Ricky!
No, come on, man.
Better than the Dark Knight.
Goodness gracious.
Good start for the pot.
Yeah, very good start.
Utterly futile.
Oh,
No, I'm
shit.
not going to get it in time.
I guess it's still.
Just like
Well, yeah, let's wipe this one.
Okay.
Fake.
That's
That was a
actually
fake
not
out.
one.
That was a fake one.
Fake boss.
Somebody just can delete that head in the middle, please.
Fuck that head.
I don't want that head in the middle anymore.
Neither do I.
Alright, this time for real is like, right?
Let's go.
Let's go.
That CD.
But snails or monkeys.
Maybe one day someone will create an engine where hair physics can be rendered without like terrible costs. Let's see.
Ultimate. Number 1, watch out for the head. Ultimates. Number 4, watch out for the head.
Or oh,
Oh, come on, man. How come it snapshots when you're in it,
Far behind.
Video.
but then if you run into it, it still gets you?
It's a 180 degree hit.
It's a poop cast.
Size.
It's feel really awful to puke with that like velocity.
That's a lot of shit coming out of your mouth.
but it's a sign of a good night out.
Oh, wow.
You'll feel better the next day.
Look at her eyes, dude. She's definitely like just got home.
You can take the makeup off.
That's like when you sleep with it on.
Lieutenant.
So bad for your skin.
Yeah.
Number 3, check for the head.
Looks spicy.
Sorry that shield is late, guys.
You can't make an egg if you don't cook a few omelets.
Again and again.
That's right. That's what I
Lieutenant.
always say.
Dude, omelet would be good. I'm out of eggs.
Number 1 first. Number 3.
Check the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, pay. Follow you.
3 or 4. No.
Guys,
Oh, what are you
Oh
doing?
shit.
Huh? Oh. I don't know. Correct.
It also looks correct to me.
I need to count circles.
It's that fucking head, dude.
Head is 1.
Go to 2. Go to 2.
Settings? Yeah, 2 is fine.
Still is 2, yeah.
Middle.
And middle.
In.
Correct.
Pot in 60.
Gangbusters.
Peachy, let's do it like you said.
Yes, okay.
Maybe we should have said that earlier.
That's fine.
Donuts directly on A. If possible.
Middle. Middle.
Why? I'm dumb.
Peach.
I always forget that one. Do I have donut?
Come back, Peachy, yeah.
You're off center.
Yeah.
Okay, I got donut.
I think this is AoEs. Oh, well, no. Sorry.
No, you don't know.
Forgot that everyone has their own
Oh,
mechanic.
yeah.
Pot available?
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I'll
You know
get
what?
Ari.
Because
Sorry, Ari, I remembered wrong.
the donuts are being put too far back every time.
I'll get Imo too.
Yeah, we have to stand on A. How about
Yeah, we need to
on
stay.
A, yeah.
oh, fuck.
I cannot get him. Can you?
Yeah.
If
5
not,
seconds. I can get him in 5 seconds.
Okay, I'll get it. I'll get it.
Circles start coming.
Number 2, I think.
Yeah, number 2.
Number 1.
No.
4.
3.
Oh no, sorry.
It's 3.
Number
Yeah,
3. You can take 1 hit.
sorry, Peach.
Me too.
Oh,
Middle.
Oh, dude, I'm probably dead at this point. No?
Daylight. Gangbusters.
Ah, sorry.
You can probably stand in the shield these days.
Probably could.
what's this?
Big AoE.
Coconuts. Check the head. Number 2. Check the head.
The same end. Again and
That's
again.
red.
This is fate.
Oh, what? Okay.
I'm gonna make it.
The
Number
number
1
1.
first.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, I could.
I'll get you.
Also too early.
Push first.
Yeah, too early.
Middle.
There's one at the tower
With
open.
towers. Oh no.
That'll be. Oh.
Embrace the
Oh man, I'm useless.
Pretty good effort there. actually.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. We got it this time. I died too many times.
Guys, you're not gonna believe this.
Your armor broke.
What 3 HP?
Hold on.
Yeah, look at that
Yeah,
HP.
Nemo's armor broke.
You got 80 crafters, you can repair it.
Yeah, but I
okay.
don't. I ran out of dark matter.
Oh my goodness.
Just like
Okay.
last night, apparently.
Alright.
That's why I
It's
didn't
alright.
worry about it. I'm sorry.
That's why you level crafters.
And
No,
keep your
dude, I
dark
ran out
matter
of
up.
dark matter.
She
Oh.
doesn't have dark matter.
Wow.
And we can't
Yeah.
trade it.
Is it
Really
the
should
dark
let you
matter I
trade it.
gave you at the start of the expansion?
Yeah, I ran through them all.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know I didn't give you too many, but
Oh, it was more than I had.
well, you hadn't.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I've gone through like 700 grade 8s.
I don't know how many I have.
So I've got 200 left.
Don't even know where they are in my inventory. If they are in my inventory.
There's a
Obviously,
merchant up here, right?
they need to consolidate those, to be honest, into one.
Yeah. It's near the thing, yeah. About there.
It takes up an 1/8 of my inventory.
Merchant?
Why does it take an nature inventory?
If you can't
Because
find him, there's one at the
different,
house.
Different tiers use different matter.
Alright.
Yes,
sorry
but
about
the
that.
highest matter can be used on anything.
Oh, is that right? Oh, okay.
Ready to rock.
Let's go.
Haha. Oh, I have 55 left. Damn. Where was the vendor?
No, not now.
Okay, fine. I'll forget and then I'll have to exit the raid.
There's a vendor in Charlie and
You have 1.5 week to remember it.
My apologies.
Do it. Bonus.
it's alright. I wasn't feeling that instance anyway.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
kind
The
of
RNG
cursed.
was really bad.
Yeah, the end just. I think she was all over the place.
And down.
It feels good now, right?
Yeah, it's more colorful.
Definitely.
Big beans.
Baked beans.
Rankons.
It's my battle cry.
I love it.
Let's focus this run, guys.
What's wrong with this instance? It's so like
Good minutes. Number 3.
Head, watch out for the head.
Oh, my angular movement was off.
Let's start again.
I'm gonna jump off.
They'll
Yeah.
jump up, yeah.
That head is cursed.
Yeah, just bad breath, sharp teeth. It's all bad head.
Yeah.
Bad head.
Can't recommend, right?
Mm-mm.
Check the head. Number 2.
Good job.
Left on it. Number 3. Check the head.
Go, go.
Middle. Move.
Utterly futile.
Size. Busters next.
We have seen the end.
Left on it. Check the head. Number 1.
The same end.
Please use the same rule as the other one. Like
That's fine.
party 2 close, party 1 far.
Number 1 first.
It's not.
It's that was come first here, and we agreed that I call out that.
Wasn't number 1 first?
Yeah, that was one.
Number 1 blew up first.
I
is
think
what
we
he
should just wipe it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you
What-
mean?
You said
do you
one,
think, Pay?
and I'm like,
No, it's just the one we need to go, not the
Yeah,
one that's gonna blow.
okay.
No, for blue one is you want to go. For red that you go away. But you guys said that I call out where is going up.
alright. We got it. Let's go.
That's why I usually call out the red or blue card.
Yeah, if group 2 stays still, I can run south.
Yeah,
If you're
I-
running south, it's rough for me to go past you.
Group 2 always be close. Oh fuck. It's closer to the boss.
Just my opener. It's alright.
Blue. Check the head. Number 4.
I think I'm a bit greedy.
You think?
No, no.
I thought you meant in general.
Left on it. Check the head. Number 3. Middle. Move.
Utterly futile.
In. Stay in.
Oh, whoops.
Right.
A bubble.
Not this time.
Okay.
We had a big enough shield from before.
We have seen the end.
Red on it. Check the head. Number 1. Oh fuck. Did I get too far?
Why not?
The same end.
Yeah,
No,
like.
never mind.
Again and again.
We can still do it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fucking big ass hitboxes, these fucking bosses.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Left on it.
One hits first.
Number 1.
Middle.
Middle.
Middle. It's either 2 or 3. 2. Middle had is 3. And
He's
2.
safe, I think.
2. It's 2.
Inside.
Middle.
Oh no.
Nice.
Harry, you run the wrong way.
Sorry, yeah.
5.
Oh, fuck. Yes.
Let's get those nerves out.
Yep. Shake him
You guys are fine to stay another 15 minutes or so?
Should be.
This time I'm fine because I work
Yeah,
13.
from home tomorrow.
we are fine, you know.
I'm
Holiday,
not working tomorrow, so I'm good too.
holiday, whatever. you
I
want.
work.
Why
Oh, so we can stay another hour. That's fine.
No.
It's not a holiday for me. I don't care.
No, but Pei has
I'll
at
play
least
the team later. So.
10 Unis tasks to do still.
No, I
At
finished
6
them.
in the morning.
But you're right. I still have some things I have to do.
No, you don't.
Why I am not surprised. Blue planet. Check the head. Number 1.
It's just, I've been playing too much Vampire Survivors lately.
Alright, something still.
You know, I really wish long arms worked.
Yeah, me too. At
Yeah.
least once. Like,
Yeah, because like the double one's fine, but that one
Left
is
on
like,
it. Check
I
the
think
head.
it's cool that it doesn't work.
4.
It would invalidate the mechanic.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, but that's boring.
You know?
Utterly futile.
In.
Double trouble.
Buses.
We have seen the end.
Red. Check the head. Number 2. Head. Head stay.
The same end. Again and again.
Going to be red. It's red. Number 2 first.
I can get it.
Sides.
Side.
Stay on the side.
Two or three. Two. Number 1 on the head.
The head is looking to the right.
4 is safe, I think? No,
No,
1 is safe.
1 is safe, yeah.
Control the speed.
Sides.
Let's
Sides.
stay on sides.
Goes after you.
Yeah, but okay, I'll res everyone. It's fine. No panic.
Nope.
It's fine. I'll res even more. But we need big kills now. Oh, never mind.
Red.
Okay, well I do my life.
Gotta
two
smooth
in.
that one out, Eric.
We were 2 in sync.
Leave me alone, Leo.
Sorry, dude. Sides, sides. Stay on the side.
Thank you.
Okay.
At this point, just wipe it. Too much there.
Yeah, I don't have
Everywhere
mana.
I turn.
We're like,
There's just death.
The pair of us were like skipping through a field of flowers together. Man.
Pushing up daisies.
this is the one.
This is the one.
Has to be. We're out of time.
No, we got overtime.
Tonight is a special day.
It's only because I'm working from home tomorrow, otherwise I would have fucked up.
Damn dang.
Understood.
Now we know how you feel about it.
Yeah, sorry, sleep wins.
Actually, he's dreaming about us anyway, so it's a win-win for him.
I've
Yeah,
done
all
it
night
before.
I
Red.
dream about wiping.
Number 2. Check the head. Two. Number 3. Check the head. Go. Move.
Utterly futile.
Sides.
Girl, your breath is stank.
Gangbusters.
Don't you love it when the tank busters don't hit you?
Yeah, it feels kind of nice. It's refreshing.
We have
Very refreshing.
seen the end.
Doing my job, guys.
Sometimes. Wombo combo.
Blue. Check the head. Number 1. That is good cruiser.
I have quite a lot of time for that one, but the other one's much quicker.
The same end. Again and
I think
again.
that's blue.
Yeah, it's blue. Number 3 first. Then 1.
Stay on the side. Stay on the
Sides.
side. The head is facing where we are, to the right side.
Go to 4.
No, number 1.
Number 1. Yeah, number 1. Number 1. Number 1.
Fucked.
And then spread immediately.
Sides.
Stay on sides. Sides.
Ambassadors. Remember your
Did we all get that?
Yes.
alternate. If it's purple, then it's 8.
Raid flower.
On the A, don't forget.
Forget to dodge either in or out.
Stay middle.
In.
Stay middle.
Middle. And then third one. On A. Middle people
Yeah,
on
we
A.
got it.
And then remember your rewind.
I don't remember.
1 means the last one that happened, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
My god, you.
Embrace the quiet.
Big hit coming. Assist the circles.
This part. I'm not very good at it.
Best part.
Just check which head is not getting a circle and stand behind it.
Just can't really tell.
Two.
Still.
Ooh, there's a small one.
Shit.
One.
Oh, the game was not nice to me.
4.
Big gap.
Utterly futile.
Sides. 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 Sides.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Pots up, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if for oh, I have one thing for this. Okay.
And Buster.
What? Okay.
Yeah, I had to use my shit for the big hit before.
Red. Check the head. 4. But careful with the head. That is good. Yeah.
The same end. Again and
This is
again.
going to be 4
I think
sets.
that's blue.
What the force says is so bad.
No, it's
Red.
red.
This is fate.
So first red 4.
Number
Number
3.
3. Number 1.
I'll get
And
you.
then
The middle.
Sides.
Oh my god, yeah,
No, no,
yeah.
no, no, no.
Middle,
It's
middle,
in,
middle,
it's
middle,
in.
you're
No!
Oh
I'll
my
be 3.
god.
Oh. Okay, again.
I can see what's happening there. You see the double eyes and you think it's going to the
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I get so close.
We make it past those towers. It's a clear, man.
We've got it, man.
doing
We've got
good,
it.
we're
We've got it. We're so close.
food check.
Yeah, food check.
Thank you. Yeah. Minus one.
Don't worry, I'll help as much as I can.
Food is fine. Food is fine. Pots are fine too. I'm just a maniac.
Oh, we love you for it anyway.
Red. Check the head. Number 2. Watch out for the head. Blue. Check the head. Number 1. Middle. Move.
Utterly futile.
In. And what's yours next?
We have seen the end.
Blue, check the head. Number 3. Careful with the head. Harry, come back.
Oh, why?
Not even close, baby.
Same end. Again and again.
I mean,
Going to be blue. Number 3 first. I hate you.
Fucked up my shit so bad.
Number 1.
Sides.
Two or 3. 2. One circle.
The head is facing right side.
1.
I think on 1.
It's 1. In.
It's middle.
Gangbuster.
Is this a Massive Avis?
No. This is a remember game.
Okay.
Middle. The number 3. On A, middle persons. And then we play.
What the fuck did I have? I don't remember.
You have to go.
You'll be on
out
2.
Oh.
Yeah, go to 2.
Then-
Okay, okay, okay. Oh,
To embrace the quiet.
Oh shit.
didn't everyone get purple on 2?
No,
No.
No,
Yes,
in
everyone
the-
got purple
but
on two, but
not
you
everyone
Yeah.
got 2.
you had to, yeah.
You're the only one who had the 2.
Oh,
Yeah, you had to stay out.
Basically, in the last, in the rewind, 3 person gets targeted by flare, 1 purple, 3 donuts, and 1 stack. That's the rewind.
You can also just look where the empty space is. You
Okay,
have one,
go,
you
go, go,
don't.
go. How much time do you have, Aaron?
Not that long.
Let's clear this one.
Red, check the head. Number 4. Watch out for the head.
I think I debated that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Blue, check the head. Number 3. Go.
Utterly futile.
Sides.
Out.
Buster.
We have seen the end.
Blue, check the head. Number 1.
The same end. Again and
It's going to
again.
be blue. Number 3. And then 1. And it's sides.
That's it.
Going to be either 1 or 4. 4. Middle has 2.
It's facing south, the head.
Then it's 2. 2, 2.
It's 2, yeah.
And middle.
Go middle.
Then busters. Okay, one more again. Or 2.
Sides.
Sides.
And number 3 uses. Okay, rewind is next.
Who has 3, go out.
Oh, I have a.
If you have 3, go out.
Oh dear. Oh, just about.
Wow,
That was wicked delayed.
that was our luck though.
That was very lucky.
Yeah. It's almost as if the game knew we're overtime gaming.
Don't say it.
Don't jinx it. Next.
Hell! Oh my god.
He's not wrong. Good shout.
Opening sprint.
Number
Shit.
1.
Yeah, unfortunately, you have to wait for the third one.
I was too far.
Two.
Middle.
Mid.
Luckily, it's so they don't hurt that much, which is ridiculously lucky.
You can survive one wing with no debuff.
Pot is up, guys.
Tank busters. Ults are up for a pretty long while now.
What?
Yeah, I had 2 stacks.
Tank privilege didn't handle this time.
That's not a tank buster.
Red. Check the head. Number 2.
It's ready, set.
The same end. Again and again.
But I'm not sure.
I think it's red.
But
No, it's blue.
Blue, red, just designated all 4.
Number 1. First. 3. First red is on 2.
Go away from 2.
Oh, it's gonna kill me.
It's fine.
Get out of 3.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
No! Yeah, we have to know that first red before
Middle.
the blue knocks us.
it's over.
Nobody got res.
That second red is so delayed.
I can do
Weird,
one
right?
more.
I hate it.
I'm gonna
I
pee
was-
real quick.
No, we've got one more run.
Okay.
I hate that delayed red.
It's, yeah, we've got to get knocked to the safe spot for that first red.
Not
exactly.
really.
Yeah, yeah,
I couldn't make it. I was running.
yeah. Even if I sprint, it's not enough.
Depends how far off you are from it, right?
Okay, calm down because that's cool.
Nemo's in.
Nemo's not here. Nemo's not
Oh, okay.
generally what you can do on that one is that if you get pushed from 4, try to get pushed to 2 and then run around the circle to the safe spot. That's easier.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I went from 3 to 1, heard that it was 4, ran there and died.
Alright.
Go, last.
There's no better advice I can give.
Yeah, like I'm not even doing UCDs, I'm just sprinting.
Alright, everyone on point. Let's go.
I just have to see it for myself, I guess.
I didn't want to call it because I would just confuse people. It's so hard to call the reds.
I think it's because by the time it's called, because you got to see it and then call it, and then I've got to process it and then run. Even though
Yeah,
that's only a couple seconds. It's like,
Try to search it for yourself as well.
yeah, that's the idea.
Red, number 1.
Head, watch head.
No, it's calculated. Is what I would say if it was.
Blue is next. Number 2, check head.
Oh, I cannot read.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'll get picture.
Oh man,
Middle.
fucking hate when that happens.
Heavy. Move.
Utterly futile.
Side. Busters.
We have seen the end.
Blue. Check head. Number 4.
Oh no.
The same end. Again and again.
That's blue.
Yeah, it's blue. Number 4 first. And number 2.
Get inside.
Peter 403. 3.
Oh no.
Lucky.
Tactical sprint.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
I'll
shit.
get him.
That's bad.
That's fine, doesn't matter.
You need to.
It's fine at this point.
Yeah.
It's probably the best place if you have to.
Head is 1.
Head is facing
Or just
south.
1.
One.
Go to 1.
Stay,
Go to
stay at
one.
one. Stay at one.
And it's going to be. In. Go middle. And busters. Next is memory game.
Oh fuck. This is bad.
Second.
Sides, guys. Sides.
Sides.
Wow.
Nice.
Thank you.
third. Okay. Rewind 5.
I hope I'm right.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I need to be out.
it's purple, then just goes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's perfect.
Yeah.
I
Embrace the
overreacted.
quiet.
Hey, guys. These circles.
Bot if it's ready. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It is.
I think it's 2.
Yes, it is. Behind Tito.
One. Three and 4. 3 and 4.
Utterly futile.
I'm going to take one.
Side to side.
Clutch.
Tankbuster next. Okay. Red, check head.
No.
3.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Stay out of that.
Oh, sorry.
I'll get Ari
I'm
and
so
I'll
sorry.
get Lance.
Again
Should've
and
stayed.
again.
Don't panic.
Not going to
Fine.
see spawning. I'm back. It's blue.
Number 4.
4 first. Where is red? Where is red? Number 3 first red.
Go away from 3.
Oh,
I went to the wrong side.
I thought it was the other one.
That's the hair out.
Stay away. Still stay away.
Oh fuck.
Leo,
Flowers.
LB3, Leo.
I don't have it.
No.
That was the...
Oh,
Wait, it's still salvageable.
How?
Still salvageable.
Embrace the quiet.
Wait, white, big hit. No.
Cooldowns, cooldowns, cooldowns.
Let's focus on.
I'm doing what I can to keep L alive right now.
One more big hit though.
Ari, dress
oh
me.
my god. Amazing.
Or is thing.
There we go.
So it might be a tank buster, I think.
It we need everyone for end of this though.
Fine, I
Well,
shoot.
I'm getting peachy.
It's on 3.
Number
first.
3. I'm getting Kaz. I'll get Nemo.
Thank you.
It's 3.
The head is looking left.
Number 2, I think.
2. Number 2, yeah. Okay, this is
Inside.
Middle.
Middle.
the middle.
Check pots.
Pots and 30.
Thank you. Tankbuster. Rings next.
Number 2? No, sorry, number
No.
3, I think.
The
Four.
It's a tiny sport.
3.
Sides.
side.
What? Oh my god. I thought we were in the middle.
Right?
Okay,
Right.
I might need help here.
You got double shield.
Next is Tank Buster. Usually that is coming.
The same end. Again and again.
Okay. This is going to be 4 sets again. That first. It's on 1. What is blue first?
Where's expedient? Go to number 2.
2, it's
Yellow.
number 2. The number 4. Fucking slow.
Take it home.
Big
Yeah.
cooldown.
I don't have LB on my board. What the heck? Lucky as somebody else can LB.
No, we don't have LB, don't.
We have LB1.
The one is a DPS
Use
one.
it. He's going to go on rage. Use it.
Nor the universe itself.
It's
Oh,
not.
we have a couple of seconds here. We're fine.
Yes! Overtime gamers. What are you talking about? Overtime
kicked her.
gamers.
Mount.
Wow, how are we going to do that on the last pull up on Enrage 0.1? How are we going to do
wasn't
that?
enraged.
Are we actually renaming?
That
No,
was
no.
the last cast, yeah.
First the last cast pay. She
Yeah,
finished
but we still
fatalism.
have
She-
a lot of
she-
time left.
No,
No, she goes in.
Shut
She
up.
goes.
She finished fatalism. She goes untargetable pay.
We had
Yeah,
about
I know,
1
but-
second.
We had like a couple of seconds.
That was clutch, dude.
That is the most overtime shit I've
Don't
ever seen in my
open chest.
life.
Oh no.
Oh.
What? Why?
Because Kaz wants pictures.
Oh, it's 595.
Ah,
It's
Yeah.
595.
The weapon, yeah.
That is,
Oh,
I
so
think
it's
that is
upgrade.
for them for Peachy.
Well, Peachy has a better weapon.
Yeah, but
But
who
you,
else
I
has
guess you
no?
want to skin.
You want the skin, Peachy?
Let me look a little. No, I can. If somebody wants monk, I'll pass it for them.
I'm not
There's a coffer too. Just that's what I'm saying.
Okay, then I'll just take this for skin.
That's
The
what
monk one?
Yeah.
What's the blue feather?
crap.
Blue feather is crafting.
I'll pass it.
That's greed, right?
We don't
Or
need it.
just need it?
I don't need it.
Actually,
Who still needs an upgrade for a weapon?
Well,
Only
an
for
alt.
alts.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we have people with 590
Ye-
weapon, right?
Either healers or
No.
tanks.
Or
No, no,
580.
no. We're all
Nobody.
600 weapons.
Everyone should have a
Yeah,
600
I'm
weapon.
Everyone is
590
clear
now. No,
Everyone's
Oh,
not
no,
sure.
No, no. No.
We only did a couple birds, but
This is just an
and I
alt.
need
Who
9
has-
flying, so yeah.
Who has skill 590 weapon? Al?
Okay.
But
I'll need
So-
it. I'll pass it. I'll need it.
And,
You should take it, L.
But
Yeah,
I already
it's
needed
well.
it.
You can pass. You can still pass even after you need it.
It's fine. Don't you need it?
It's just
Oh no,
for
you're
an alt.
600. Oh, I see.
But that's fine.
All right.
I already passed it.
We pose for screenshot.
What do we do for feather, by the way? Everyone need everyone.
Just need, just need
Just
it.
Mm-hmm.
need.
Just need it.
Yeah. I passed. I don't need it.
All right.
It's away.
I
Good
didn't
job,
actually
Paul.
want that. I'll just trade that to you.
Don't exit. Don't exit. Or Kaz
No,
will
I-
get you.
job. I am already angry because you opened it.
I'm sorry.
No, I think.
It's not like the treasure chest is in the shop. Really. It's behind people.
Oh, it's gone. Okay.
Yeah,
Can
it
we remove the
disappears.
marker in the middle, by the way?
I can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of place here.
Look at that tail. It's fucking huge.
Unbelievable.
Shinryu's tail.
We done?
Good job, guys.
Hey,
Good
we
job.
did it.
Go and
It was
farm
my
it if you want.
ass hair, but we did it.
That one part before the second towers, that's fucked up.
That was insane. I can't believe we. Yeah, like I was trying to time the LB so it will get rezzed with a bit of immunity when it hit, but it the timing is
Give
tough.
immunity for who got rest and everybody else died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
good
basically
thing too
how-
many people died beforehand.
Okay. Then,
Alright,
before
thank you,
everyone
everyone.
leaves, just a minute, Eri, just a 1 minute,
okay.
please. So, because next week is, as you know, Deng's schedule is not working, and Friday people said that they don't have time for it. So